Hello there YouTube, I am Ynsin and welcome back to my time at Portia. Now I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I have done a little bit of research into something that you might find very, very important. First of all, we have taken a look at the wiki. I have opened Pandora's box, and we will be going and doing a deep dive into that wiki for all of the things that we want to accomplish in this 1 3-hour session that we're going to be doing. First of all, let's do the obvious. Sorry, I have to fire into the game. Right here, marriage mod. We want to enable this. Boom! We can now get a harem of wives. We can marry any single person that we want, and there are no punishments for it whatsoever. I'm very excited. Let's save that. Absolutely, let's save that. Number 2, what is Pandora's box? Pandora's box is the wiki. I have opened the wiki and I have found a path for us to take in this stream and also recording. God, this is so ridiculous, isn't it? The wiki has told me that there is something that we are desperately in need of, and this is the master fishing rod. So we will be trying to get this in this play session today, and also I know I look a bit run down, however, I have something that may counter this. I have this fizzy drink full of pre-workout, which I'm going to be sipping across the episode, which may make my skin go itchy because I've had pre-workout before and I know what it does to people. Anyway, we're going to fire into it. We're going to follow this wiki that I have opened on the internet, and we are going to get every single kingfish in the game, and we're going to donate it to the museum. I was just replaying. I thought it was going to have a huge crescendo, but it didn't. Anyway, yeah, that is the surprise. I have opened the wiki for the first time in what appears to be about 40 hours of playtime. And we're going to be going through one by one, and we're going to be getting every single starfish in the game. Not starfish as in, like, you know, Patrick Star or anything like that. No, starfish as in the fish that you fish up who have a star next to their little icon. And the reason we want this is because we can donate it to the museum, and when we get all of them, we get the master fishing rod, which will basically generate us money at an alarming rate. Let's take a look at our inventory. I don't want to look at this. Let's get out of there. Let's ignore that. I suppose we can't ignore it, can we? All right, let's try and drop all of this crap into the 2 archaic, 2 furious. What else have we got? Probably nothing in the archaics, necessarily. I am definitely not for children. Well, I mean, in some places that would be a compliment. You know, like prison, eh? Hollywood, that'd be a compliment. Gross. All right, let's try this pre-workout drink that I got. I got them for free because I spent 220 bucks on protein powder. Oh my god, it's fizzy. Why is it fizzy? Oh my god, that is delicious. It tastes like Hubba Bubba grape bubble gum. It's got a hell of an aftertaste. How much? 220 bucks. That is the going rate for 10 pounds or 4.5 kilos of protein isolate. It lasts half a year. Every day you take it, and these get bigger. So you can watch my progress on on the videos, my workout progress as we go along. Looks like a lot of our stuff has completed, so we'll collect all of this crap. Now, Ek here is supposed to be an automated friend, apparently. I don't actually know how to unlock him. I spent quite a long time on the wiki trying to figure out how to unlock him, and the wiki doesn't actually know anything. In fact, on the wiki, we're actually at a place in the story that the wiki has not been updated to. So, unfortunately, there's not really a lot we can do. We got some mail. Also, I figured out the cooking issue that we had in this game, whereas we only had this blender right here, which is a piece of shit, let's be fair. It gives us this red tea, but again, it's just a piece of shit. And this, what is this, a campfire? What is this called? Grill. This grill right here. This thing's okay, I guess. It takes wood, which is not ideal. Oh, I actually want to craft all of this catfish. It's giving us grilled catfish, but we can do better than this. And the reason we are not doing better than that is because we are not going to the research station, and we're not giving them the bare minimum of research discs that you can give in the game. So we've kind of been robbing ourselves by skipping to the in-game items. I think Ak is just going to sit here and perf. I suppose we should empty our inventory before we go anywhere. But I've got so much crap. I don't want this flower carpet. I'm not going to use it. This is a marketer. That's marketer. This is refinement. This bow tie. Fuck's sake. The inventory is so full. Okay, we'll go to the timber chest first because we did a lot of wood mining yesterday. Put this bee's nest in there and there's pine cones. Of course, this wood and this hardwood and resin can go in there as well. Also, this resin too. We only have 5 resins. We're going to have to look for a better source of resin too. What else have we got? I think that's actually pretty... I think we've actually gotten rid of half of the things that were in our inventory that were upsetting us just before, so that's not so bad. The hardened clay can go in the refinement, so can these copper bars, and this rope is a textile. Let's stick in the textiles chest. I'm not going to pick up those bronze pipes just yet. We've also got some accessories, which we're actually going to sell, I think. We've already got one of these, I think. And we've got some husbandry data chips, which can go in the marketer chest. I think it's this one here. Yes, 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 yes. Right there. We've got 5 of them now. Whoever's going to be breeding our animals is going to be very, very good at it. Hopefully we'll get Ak to do it, because apparently he's supposed to be the first summon you get. But also, people will do things for you on your compound, your property, your harem, if you marry them. So I think we're going to go with harem. Let's check the mail from the research center. Thanks to Nora's assistance, I was able to finish the diagram for the wind turbine. She had a surprisingly deep knowledge of turbines. Please find the diagram attached. Thanks. Great, and the Commerce Guild gave us some whippets and some power stones. Awesome. We're going to keep whippets in the marketer chest because we don't really need them. Like, Sophie quite likes doing them, but we probably shouldn't enable that. 2 words, wife farm. You are spot on. I am not joking. We are going to expand this property like crazy. We're going to get about 40 to 50 of these tiny little farms. And I kid you not, you can give your wives seeds to farm. I know it's not the core principle of Wife Farm, which was the adult film that I kind of had this brainwave of producing. Just a nice Hollywood blockbuster action comedy romance, but it's also from start to finish pornography. Right? I did a bit of pricing as to how much it would cost to make, and it was sitting at roughly 600 million. So as soon as I get $600 million, Wife Farm is going to be in the works. And that's not even including marketing. However, Wife Farm, let's face it, it's going to sell itself. Oh, look at that. It's Christmas. Huh. Strange. So what we're doing, we were going to go over here and we were going to check our fish chest, which is inside, because we've already started collecting a bunch of fish already. Have you tried pitching it to Elon Musk? Wife Farm? Good God, I would not want him as a shareholder of Wife Farm. He would be too rich. That would pull in way too much money. Like, straight up, you can't give a man that much power. It looks like we've actually gotten rid of all of the fish with stars on them. We've got 3 crown fish, which we could probably sell for a hefty profit. They're not necessarily helpful, so we don't really need to keep them. So I don't think we will. I also did a little bit of research into how we can romance people, obviously, because we're starting a harem. And it turns out it's going to be very, very difficult to romance Ginger, specifically, because she has very, very few items that she actually quite likes. All right, we'll go straight to the research center and we'll see if there's anything that they're currently researching. Because if we give them 5 discs, they'll give us the cooking station, which literally expands all of the crafting recipes that we can make with food by about 20 times. Hi. Yeah, hey Petra.
Hi, did you discover something new?
Yeah, I got 5 data discs. Enjoy all of these singles that I got for free of X gon' give it to you.
That should be enough data discs. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can...
No.
The data corruption on these discs are minimal.
That's okay. I trust X is going to give it to me. Knock, knock, open up your door, it's me. You know that song. X gon' give it to you. Stop waiting for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. He missed the opportunity, actually, for like an Uber Eats competitor. He could have very, very easily, with his notoriety, and history of abusing people he's in a relationship with, he probably could have been a very, very good delivery person. How good is that song? It's a pretty good song, but the person who wrote it, not so great. Not gonna lie. Do we hold our cow on us when we ride? No, that's good. So we'll take a look at the journal. We'll take a look at the calendar and see if there's anything on. It's apparently the day after our birthday, so we're not going to worry too much about this. And believe it or not, despite how far through the story that we are, we only have about maybe 20% of the achievements, 1 in 5 achievements on Steam. So I'm going to go for a 100% run, but this time I'm actually going to start using the wiki because we've gotten about as far as we can without using it. We've got the winter solstice coming up in about 3 days from today. And after that, our abandoned ruins expires. And then we're in spring. And the reason we want to be in spring is because Sophie, the delicious lady with the flappy gums, she sells pumpkin pies, which we can give to Emily every single day for plus 12 rapport. Or plus 15. I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to tick off some of the obvious fishes first. Fish first. We're going to go to the closest spots to our house, on horseback, of course. I've also found that the best item that you can give to Ginger to get rapport... okay, so the best item you can give her is a bunch of very, very difficult items to craft. However, what we're going to be giving her is seashells, because it's kind of in the third tier of the things that we can give her. And also, it's the only thing that you don't craft. They're literally everywhere. If I look around, yeah, there's a seashell literally right over there. So we're going to collect up a bunch of those, and we're going to give them to Ginger to woo her. We're not going to catch anything that has just a base icon. We're only going to be catching star and crown fish. And we're going to be very hardline on that today, because we caught a lot of catfish last time. And while it would have made good food, we didn't actually get much profit out of it. Seaweed? Good God, no. Come on. I'm not going to lie. By the way, this drink is actually made by the same people who make the protein powder that I was just endorsing really, really hard. Optimum Nutrition. They're fantastic. I don't think there's a better alternative in New Zealand at all for a raw source of whey protein. You get into vegan options, you start getting really, really hit and miss brands. Ah, yes, a star salmon. Very nice. That's one. I think there's also frogfish in here, so we'll wait for a frogfish. Oh no, pufferfish. We'll wait for a 1-star pufferfish. I've also seen the spawn rates for the fish that you can catch. And as it turns out, there's literally a 50-50 chance on which kind of fish it'll be. But the spawn rate for the starfish is like 4% out of the whole pool. So 8% in the one single fish. And the crownfish are about 1%. So now that we actually know a lot more about the game's back end, it should be a lot easier to kind of game it. Oh, yes. Oh, I missed the click! Oh, I took my hands off of the mouse for a split second and I missed the one we wanted. Oh, this is fine. Now, we're doing this now because I took a look at the fishing wiki maybe last week, and I realized that we hadn't actually unlocked a zone that we needed to get to fish all of the things. Oh my God, this thing's fast. I have it. We are now done with this area. Where else are we going? Probably just over the way here. I think there's another fishing spot just over where we're pointing, right here. All right, let's go over here. And we'll see what they have. We're also going to pick up these shells, because we're just going to keep them in our back pocket just in case we bump into Ginger. She is actually very, very hard to court. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you take a look at her kind of the things that she loves to receive, you only get 4. For the really, really difficult things to craft, which you can only get by discovering them in the mines, you get items in the mines. What the hell is this? A firefish. Okay. You get all these items in the mines, you put it together at the research station, that alone costs materials, and then you give it to Ginger and you get +4 rapport. Now, to put this into perspective, buying a pumpkin pie from Emily's grandmother Sophie and then giving that pumpkin pie to Emily gives you plus 12 to plus 15 rapport with Emily. Awesome. 1-star firefish. Now I don't ever have to worry about these things again. What else are we catching here? Sunfish, I think. So yeah, it's a very, very difficult balancing act. I think if we just kind of slide into Ginger's DMs, we also got a crownfish right here, so free 5,000 bucks. Doesn't swim away like a oh no! Oh, that was close. It almost swam away like a madman. We're gonna get this master fishing rod in this session, hopefully. There we go. Lanternfish king, awesome. Technically, it's an anglerfish. It's not actually a lanternfish, but it is what it is. Now, this episode might be a little bit dull, but hopefully we will be getting literally every single thing that we need from fishing. Like, just by doing this, we're going to get a lot of crownfish anyway, which means we're going to get a lot of money. And I also went onto a few kind of articles and some wiki posts about the best way of making money in this game. And as it turns out, we literally got the best money-making way in the game on the first session that we played. It was fishing. It just straight up, fishing was the best way of making money. There is no better time to money value thing you can do in the game. But a lot of people were recommending, nice, we got a starfish. People were recommending that we also kind of make lots and lots of commerce commissions. Do we get them all? 1 crown, 1 firefish. Yep, looks right. Great. Let's go back to our map and we'll see what's next. We also haven't unlocked this area up here, Western Plateau, which is apparently actually an area that we can go to. We've got one deity stop that needs placing over here. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to be able to do these desert wind items quickly. We'll take a look at them, and if they're too difficult, we won't worry about them too much. If they are not too difficult, we'll just deal with it. You know, we'll make them on the drop of a hat. Dr. Zoo also desires something up here. I bet it's a medical degree. Where do we want to go next? Probably over to Amber Island. We'll kind of finish out this bottom area here while we fish, and then we'll move on to the other harder areas. I've just realized the time. Haven't had lunch yet. Be back once I have food. Good to see you. I'll see you in a bit. So, yeah, don't worry. You won't miss much. Literally just going to be fishing. We've already nailed those 2 fishing spots. So I think next we're going to go do this one on the island that we haven't taken a huge look at. And then we're going to go to Papa Uwu's delicious spot. Also, Optimum Nutrition, if you want to get in touch and do a brand deal with me, I am so keen. I love your products so much. Like, I found out that they were the best brand you could possibly get in terms of nutrition in like 2012, I think. I was a part-time PT for a bunch of mums, and they kept asking me a bunch of questions I didn't know the answer to. So I went out of my way to find the answers for them, and it was always Optimum Nutrition, it seems. No fishing over here. We're not going to worry about that too much. Just over here, there is actually a fishing spot, though, so we'll try and fish this one dry. It looks like there are already some of these lanternfish things in here. So we'll try and catch the other thing, which I'm pretty sure is a koi. Or, yeah, let's see what this is. I'm pretty sure this is, in fact, a koi fish. It's a koi fish. I also took a look at the food recipes. The koi fish actually is an in-game crafting recipe. I got a bunch of recipes open in my wiki tabs right now, and I've kind of condensed all of the tabs that I could have had open down to the best yield of food crossed with the ease of crafting. So I found that there is, what the hell is this? Blue mackerel. This is also an in-game crafting item. We're going to collect those too. Yeah, so there are actually a lot of things that we can craft. And there's a health one that restores 35% of your health, which is fantastic. I haven't found anything better than that so far. I don't think we'll worry too much about the base fish just yet. We'll worry about them when we actually have the crafting object up and ready to craft them. Also, oh, I accidentally clicked. I just realized that my skin is not all tingly from the energy drink that I am drinking. However, honestly, like, why would you buy a drink for amino acids? Oh, it's got a stack in it too. That's funny. There's like a nutritional content label on the back, and then right beside it, there's a huge ingredients list that just has everything that you would not want in your protein powder. Also, if anyone is actually interested in getting into lifting, usually the best flavors you can get are coffee and vanilla bean. And there is a very good reason for that. Usually these kind of gimmicky protein powder flavors, they're okay, but you get sick of them very, very quickly. I made the mistake back in 2016 when I was doing commercial building of getting a gigantic 4-kilo sack of Mutant Mass strawberry flavor. And that stuff got old after the first week. Like, it is sickly sweet. Obviously, I finished the pack because I'm stubborn. I didn't want to waste my money. But like, straight up, the quality of life that I had while I was drinking that stuff was not great. Not to mention that I had a see-through shaker while I was commercial building, and my protein powder turned it pink, which is not a color you want to wear around a commercial construction site. Here in New Zealand, usually the apprentice has to wear a pink helmet so that you know he's not particularly smart yet. He's still learning. So don't do anything funny to him unless, you know, it's at the cost of his self-respect and dignity, and, you know, make him a laughing stock of the entire area. But if you hurt him, it's wrong. You can't do that because he's wearing the pink helmet. I feel like this drink is making me flutter from conversation topic to conversation topic. I don't know how I feel about that. It's also already 4:30 p.m. at night, worth noticing. I'm not gonna lie, this is truly delicious. Like, I think I would spend money on it. Although in saying that, I have not had an energy drink since 2016. So I don't know what they taste like anymore. I remember Monster kind of, this may be an unpopular opinion, but Monster tastes like arse, and Red Bull tastes way worse than arse. It's like if some guy was at the gym doing rows, and he stood up and didn't wipe the seat down and went over to it and you ran your tongue all the way across the rowing machine. Like, top to bottom. Just cleaned it with your tongue. That's what Red Bull tastes like. It's a foul product. I think MatPat on Food Theory also came to the same conclusion. It's just the worst tasting energy drink you could waste your money on. How do I know what a rowing machine tastes like? Come on, guys. I've been at a gym. It's just basic gym etiquette to wipe down a machine someone hasn't wiped down. It's just courtesy. And it's all up to the gym goer as to how you wipe the machine down. Like, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you get the job done, it's fine. Fortunately, I wasn't actually there to exercise. I just broke in after hours to lick down the machines. It's a public service, I swear. I've just disgusted myself, honestly. The gyms, like your Just at closing time, are probably some of the most disgusting places I've ever seen. Because I used to be a night owl, so I used to go to the gym when it was, you know, quite dark. Like 11 p.m., 12 p.m. sometimes. Sometimes I used to go at 2 a.m. And the gym that I used to go to was technically a 24-hour gym, but they still closed between 4 and 6 so that they could clean everything down. And the state of that place, the sweat towels all over the floor, all of the sprays that had just been knocked over and all the plates left around the place. It's gross. I actually, sometimes if I was there next to closing, I'd help them, and I'd help them clean up a lot of the weights. Because it's a dick move to just leave all your weight strewn about the place. Although in saying that, the worst thing I've ever seen was that somebody took a bench and left it in the squat rack. If you are benching in the squat rack, you're a dick. There's no way about it. However, if you bench in the squat rack and then you do not move the bench back to the benching area where people can bench their weights, you're a heathen. You're no better than Dolph Hitler. While he's Ooh. Damn, I missed that. Split second late. He's here at 7 p.m. on the coldest winter day fishing. We haven't seen a lot of starfish, have we? We've seen a lot of pipes. Okay, we got a koi. 2 koi. We're not picking up the koi, we're not picking up the mackerel. Stop wasting my time. Give me like a star mackerel. That's a pipe. Give me a star mackerel. I wonder if you can even get star mackerel here. I could probably ask the wiki, but I haven't yet. Okay, let's check our inventory. I think we've kind of outfished this area. All right, we got a firefish, we got a bannerfish, which is just an angelfish, but with a different name. We got an anglerfish, and we also got a nice crown fish, which is going to be 6 grand on an off day. We got a golden salmon, and we also got a pufferfish. So that's 5, straight off the bat. Day 1 fishing, we got 5. Although I think we also got the low-hanging fruit, so it's probably also going to have to, be considered too. Oh, what's this? Nice, 2 resin. We actually need this. It's kind of hard to come by, unless you're knocking down trees at an alarming rate, which we are not doing. We're going to go straight back home now that we actually have a kind of vague game plan. Because we can't donate, and we can't go check out the Commerce Commission bonuses just yet. We'll do that tomorrow before we start fishing. I think we'll spend all of our time just fishing, right? All right, I also think we should sell these crown fish, so we'll put these in our inventory. And I'm just going to go over here to the wiki you can't see, and I'm going to take a look at how many of these fish there are. Because maybe we can correlate that to the slots inside of the chest. Because we might lose count if we just start depositing them straight into the, the museum. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 starfish that we need to catch, and we straight off the bat got 5 of them, which is actually very, very good. It's a good dent. Okay, we'll put this in that chest. 5, 10, up to 13. So once we fill up this slot with a fish, we've got all we need, and we can go to the museum, we can deposit them all, and then we'll get the master rod, which should just absolutely annihilate all this fishing. I think that's all we got, pretty much. We should probably start selling all of these crown fish as well, so we can kind of save a little bit of a spot in our inventory. So I can't help but notice that there's a broken window right here. I'm not entirely sure how to fix this. I mean, man, this one's busted up too. It's drafty enough because of all of these standing fans that we sleep next to, but you know, I think it's fine anyway. I can't remember. Have I done the flex? The posterity flex? It's so strange that works. I was testing out like little ways to kind of attract people into the videos, and I found that 5 times more people, I probably said this in a couple of videos before, which are up on YouTube if anybody wants to go watch them. 5 times more people turn up to my Twitch VODs, my Twitch streams, and my YouTube videos if I do a flex right at the start. Like, I know that people want, but come on, guys. Let's check out mail. Research Center. It's going to be done in 4 days, our cooking station, and the town hall is having a celebration for the winter solstice on the 23rd of this month. At the Central Plaza at 10 o'clock sharp, everyone is invited to attend. Please bring along an assortment of food types for the hot pot. Oh, you know what? There's actually something that we can do here. Because I caught this while I was looking through all of the achievements, and we can force an achievement out of this. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. We should have probably taken our horse over here, but we didn't, so we're going to have to live with the consequences. Oh, nice. Sophie just left this huge turd here for us. Never mind, it's a pumpkin. Well, that's a disappointment. Suppose we have to wait until we have breakfast then. Oh, we have to wait until we buy these things too. Let's go talk to Sophie for the meantime. That'll pass a little bit of time. All right, prepare yourself for the deafening ducks.
Hi.
Nah, we're not in them. What do you want? I wish I had 1 water bucket right now. Man, you're easy to please. Would you like a power stone?
A present? Oh, thank you.
+3, baby. I don't know how we can marry her, but we can fight her. Let's do that. Let's fight Sophie. Let's beat the shit out of her. Or her chickens. Let's beat the shit out of her baby chickens. Take this, birds. Wow. Annihilated. Okay, we're still 15 minutes away from Sophie's place opening. It looks like Emily has a little quest for us, so let's have a wee chat to her. What do you want, lady?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Do you have time to look after the pumpkin princess for me?
Okay, sure.
Thanks. I'm depending on you.
We literally just go over to this pumpkin, we dump some fertilizer on it, and that's it. We've done this a couple of times already. Yeah. We've been keeping all of the fertilizer in our pocket for two reasons. One, for that quest, and two, because it smells nice. So we'll talk to Emily. Thank you so much. The princess told me to say, tee-hee. How cringe of you. Anyway, moving on. We can now go and buy these cheese items. And I'm not talking about cheese. I mean literal, like, cheesing the game. We are cheesing currently the game. We need to go into the farm store and we can buy lots and lots of this milk, but we want to buy these chili peppers, maybe like 100 of them. Awesome. 2,400 bucks for an achievement. And would you look at that, she can now afford to buy one of our fish. Here you go, lady. Great. We actually ended up making more money off of that sale than if we didn't make it. That's funny. That gigantic water tank is made of metal, so it's probably going to burst in the winter. Frozen water expands, and it's only built to hold liquids. I know this because I built it. Okay, let's go and get our horse, and then we'll check out the commerce commissions. Oh, our fish are finished. Let's put on some more fish first. For now, until we get the cooking station, grilled catfish is actually going to be the easiest and cheapest source of either food or stamina. I can't remember which. More trees have gone up too. Let's come in here. We'll take a look at these. Commerce commission. Commerce commission. Which one? There's one here for Phyllis. We at the Dr. Zoo's clinic need 2 desk lamps. Please fulfill this commission. Thank you. Oh, plus 19. Nice. If we get Phyllis as a harem lady, then we can make her farm, which is the opposite of what she wants to do for a living. I'm in need of 1 metal storage. Please help me fulfill this commission. Thanks. I think he's actually willing to pay me more for this. Metal storage is not hard to make, but we're not going to do it. We're going to do the 2 desk lamps. Why? Because I want to. And it doesn't look like there's actually anything more we can do. We're just going to have to wait a wee bit. We'll get on our horse. We'll check our missions. We've got this desert wind one. Right, we need to assemble and install 3 wind turbines. I thought this would be a commerce commission thing, but it literally is just, hey, can you just make 3 wind turbines? We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to focus on romance and fish,
Hey,
which go hand in hand today.
I enjoy recommending different dishes each season to our customers. But just eating what you want is great too, you know?
You should wear more. Like, straight up. I don't want to slut shame you or anything like that. And I don't even want to introduce the word of slut shaming to you, simply because I currently live in a bygone age where humanity has fallen. But you are going to freeze your tits off, lady. You are literally going to get pneumonia if you don't put a jacket on. In fact, do I have anything you can wear? Here, wear this rug.
Not bad. Points for trying.
Yeah, just wrap it around yourself. Good. She's a potential love interest, so we don't actually want her to die of pneumonia. Anyway, we're here. We'll take a look at these wind turbines, see how hard they'll make. I don't think they'll be particularly tricky, but then again, I've said that before, and I've been completely wrong. What are these things? 5 wooden planks. We can make 3 of these. 5 steel shells. These are kind of tricky. We need a lot of frames. Stainless aluminium, we actually have a lot of, but we're going to need a heap more, so we'll put more on in the electric furnace. So we can make these wheels. And we also need 5 bearings times 3, because we need to make 3 of these things. Oh my god, which means we need 18 times 3, which is 54. 54 stainless aluminium. If we put a stack on in this furnace right here of stainless aluminium, right here, that'll be good. Let's actually refuel this bad boy too, because it's 1 power stone down. Good, so that's working. Let's get back on our horse, and we'll think about fishing. But where? Let's go get the Goliath fish while we remember, because they're just over here, and we know that they are pretty lucrative. We know exactly where they are. We've pretty much memorized them. They can also be found with some golden salmon, but again, that's not really something we're going to be worrying about fishing up. That is delicious. It also smells like Hello Kitty bubblegum perfume. The grape one, specifically, which I adore. If it wasn't... Oh, hi, Dylan. I didn't see you back. I was just about to tell you and chat about how if it was, you know, not frowned upon in society, I'd probably actually wear women's perfume just because I like the smell of it. Maybe not like... what is... Taylor Swift has a line, and Katy Perry has a line, and what's her face? The one with Goop has a line. I'm not going to wear that. Those are obviously just a cash grab. Just kind of preying on, you know, somebody's fame and assumption of having lots and lots of money as a desirable trait that people will purchase perfume to try and emulate. But I'm not like that. No, I'm talking about like... Oh, I found this really, really nice... Do it then? Fuck Society? Yeah, fuck Society! Maybe I should just do it. I found it at the body shop. I got a bottle of it for Sam. It's kind of mister, so it's a perfume that's not too intense. You give yourself a few spritzes and it lasts the whole day. The stuff smells like rose petals, cedarwood, and vanilla bean. And it's got a very, very fine balance. And now that I know that Sam isn't actually wearing the bottle I got her, I'm probably actually going to buy myself some. Because I really like how it smells, and I was hoping Sam would wear it more. So, you know, it sucks to suck. Did I just miss a starfish? God, I hope not. I looked away for a split second and didn't see what popped up. We've got a salmon. Yes. Yeah. I'll do it. Also, that Hello Kitty grape spray, the stuff from 2010, I am a whore for that stuff. That stuff is delicious. I went to the supermarket recently. I think I said this in the last stream as well. And there was someone wearing it in the checkout just in front of us, one of the people trying to buy her own groceries. And it gave me this huge, nauseous wave of nostalgia, which might sound sickening, but not necessarily. We've got a starfish. I'm pretty sure we already have a golden sunbloom, but it never hurts to kind of get a bunch of them. Anyway, when this person left the checkout, I couldn't help but say she smelled delicious. And the guy at the checkout was like, yeah, she really did. And there was this lady also working there who packed our bags, and after about 10 seconds, she looked up at both of us and said, oh, it was that Hello Kitty spray from years ago. And I was like, oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? I remember when everyone was wearing that stuff. But some people get like an anger response when they smell it as well, because it's basically just the smell of candy, but you can't eat any candy. So it's the smell without the endorphins. Maybe you do get endorphins when you find like-minded people randomly. I know, it's insane, isn't it? Like, they are literally everywhere. They are hiding in plain sight, people that you would vibe with and be good friends with. For example, I'm right here, and people keep coming onto my streams and realizing that, hey, this guy's actually not that bad. So I keep coming back. Like, I'm pretty much hidden on Twitch. I don't have enough viewers to be shot up to the top page of Twitch, so I'm kind of right at the bottom. No, I wouldn't be right at the bottom, because I got a couple of viewers. I'd be in the middle, which is the place nobody looks. People look for, like, 0 viewers to kind of, like, have a private conversation with someone. And people also look for the giant communities right at the top, and when people are browsing Twitch, they're not looking right in the middle. For, like, a tiny little small community who are literally just bonding over one guy, wiki fishing. Which is fine, though. I don't mind. We're still waiting for one of these 1-star Goliaths. We've actually been here almost all day. We could be here all day. I wouldn't be too surprised. Another Goliath. 3? You have 3 viewers? Yeah, I love every single one of them. I don't know who they are, because Twitch doesn't tell me, but... You know, anybody that wants to come and enjoy a game that I'm playing with me is welcome here anytime. 3 viewers is the worst place to be. Because, like, people are all like, it doesn't need any more viewers when they're browsing the Twitch pages. But then people are all like, I'd better give somebody with no viewers or 1 viewer a little bit of attention. That's fine. I'm not dark about it. I'm gonna grow. I just don't stream much. That's the issue. I literally just got my internet fixed last week, so it doesn't actually matter if Carl's home or not. I can actually access the internet. That was a big drama, actually, that I was going through. Every time somebody would get home from work, they would access the internet, and I wouldn't be able to access the internet myself because I'd get priority kicked because of my distance from the modem. So I couldn't stream. I'd be dropping packets left, right, and center. Even streaming at 360p quality, which is just like unacceptable for most. Certainly unacceptable for me. I've got eyes. I don't want to know what it's like to be blind. I also found out that you almost have 100 subscribers on YouTube though, so that's something. Yeah, that is a good point. People have been coming in. People have been coming in. I've got 6 subs in the last month, although it's been a month and a half since I actually started posting daily, so. You know, I'm going to start rolling up. Honestly, my issue now is not that I don't have a lot of subscribers. Obviously, I push the whole, like, subscribe to my channel thing. Simply because, you know, the more subscribers I have, the more exposure I have. And the more people I can make laugh, the better I feel about posting videos. But my main issue at the moment is that I don't feel like I have enough content on my channel to keep people here once they arrive. So I'm just like panic spamming out videos left, right, and center. I'm making 2 a day so far. Just to get a few like playlist series done. I've only finished 1 game so far. I thought I would have finished my time at Portia by now, but this game is incredibly long, it seems. That's why I busted open the wiki. So I realize I've got 15 episodes on YouTube currently, and they're all at 3 hours each, so that's 45 hours. That's insane, isn't it? Well, I'm saying that something different happens every time. I'm not getting a single Goliath, by the way. None of the 1-star Goliaths are popping up. Abysmal. I think the best advice I've seen for new streamers is to make content you enjoy watching. Eventually other people will find them and enjoy them as well. That is, I fully endorse that. In fact, I've openly endorsed that in most of my YouTube series. My entire process of quality control is that I will record a video and then I will watch the whole thing, start to front, and if it's funny, I will put it on YouTube. If it's not funny, I will not put it on YouTube. It just won't make it to YouTube. Unless it's obviously something that is literally an unmissable piece of relevance, but that's very, very rare. I think there was one video in a series I did for a game called Recipe for Disaster, which is kind of like The Sims mixed with a restaurant tycoon, where not a lot of stuff happened, and all I did was get shitty at the game's mechanics, and some stuff was breaking, and you know, it wasn't a finished game, but you know, it's been released as a 1.0 game, and the developers very, very quickly abandoned it after that. Oh, a crownfish, nice. But the video still went up anyway, simply because I had beaten 2 of the 12 scenarios in the game. Very quickly. So I suppose even if something doesn't necessarily happen, a lot of stuff happens. Rage compilation, I could have done that. I am moving very, very far away from having to edit my videos quite heavily, because I did that years ago. I was making YouTube videos for like a straight year. However, every like 1 hour recording that I would make would condense down to a 20-minute video, and it would take me between 4 and 8 hours to edit that into something that I was kind of comfortable with. And then also because I was using an arse workstation, like the actual workstation where you do all of the stuff on. I was using Sony Vegas Pro. It's kind of like Adobe After Effects, but just in every single way arse. Whoops, accidentally clicked. I changed from Sony Vegas Pro to DaVinci Resolve, and good God, it is so much easier. The rendering time is not... Oh, finally, we got a 1-star Goliath. The rendering time went from between 6 to 12 hours, which is insanely long if you're trying to make like a 20-minute video for content. It went down to 5 minutes. I can now render a video in 5 minutes. Awesome, we're done with this fishing spot. Windows Movie Maker is all you need. I have been looking for it recently. It's not supported anymore, and it's not on anything above Windows 7. I remember Windows Movie Maker was really, really good for just snipping bits of video out, which is exactly what I wanted. for most of my videos that I was making, like, you know, just cut out a lot of the kind of dead noise. Because I find that as soon as somebody finds a bit of dead noise, they'll stop watching. User retention on the YouTube analytics confirms this. But yeah, like, it was obviously crude. It was a crude file that made crude formats, but you had no loss in quality because it was just the same application that you were using to make these videos. And it was the same video that was actually coming out rather than in. And all Windows Movie Maker was doing was, you know, kind of putting in timestamps and saying, hey, don't play this. That's all it did. And sometimes, yes, it would also delete those. But I'm pretty sure that it didn't even bother delete those little snippets. It literally just condensed the same video format down into just the snippets you chose. And that, for so long, that is all I needed. However, I learned how to use DaVinci Resolve, and it's basically that. What are we crafting? Wait, why are we here? Oh, we actually need 2 desk lamps, don't we? Mate, 26 of these bad boys. Right. Let's do that. We'll hand it in to whoever had this commerce commission. Who was this? Right here. Might be Dr. Zoo. Oh, no, it's the nurse. We took the nurse. Actually, no, we'll come back for the fish chest, and then we'll kind of see what other fish that we need to catch. Because the wiki tells us exactly where we can catch them. I also just discovered that I don't need to dismount my horse to get into buildings, so I'm going to stop doing that altogether as well. Horse? Horse. They might be going home now, but oh. That's the first time I fell off this ramp. That energy drink that I'm drinking, the one with no energy in it, I definitely can sense that it's got caffeine in it, and I'm pretty sure that it's affecting me pretty hard. Like, obviously, I'm not cracked out, you know, bass tweaking all over the stream. But
you're recovering well and should be good to go.
But I just saw him in the town hall. The guy with this guy right here, Anton, the guy with the pink hair. What is he? How did he get here before me?
But I'm still having headaches, Doctor. For the headache, use the medicine from last time for a few more days. Okay, but I still feel my heart beating really, really fast.
Mood.
Heart still beats fast? Did you rest well? Working too hard at the Commerce Guild? Make sure you get enough rest. Okay, you are the boss.
No, he's not. He's just a doctor. You can take his advice, but you don't have to center your life around his advice. I find that a lot of GPs don't really understand a lot of people here in Dunedin. So I went into a doctor's office to kind of get my health condition looked at for the first time. This was back in 2015. And this guy straight up just gave me a prescription to take 800 milligrams of paracetamol a day. That's insane. Like, that would stop any normal person's heart after a couple of years. Now, this guy was insisting that I just take this for the pain. Like, what? And as well, ibuprofen too. Am I going to be good this evening? Hell yeah, I am. I'm pretty excited. Hi. Yeah. Chat, we're going to be playing Ready or Not. I might even stream it. It is so fun. I really like Ready or Not. It's the game that, if anyone's played Rainbow Six Siege and ever played the terrorist hunt mode, in 2017, Ubisoft removed most of the rewards from terrorist hunt mode and nerfed them by about 90%. So you would go in there, you'd get like 100 of your terrorist tokens, which you could spend on unlocking more operators and stuff like that. In 2017, they nerfed it down to 10 tokens, and every online game was doubled to about 200. And then back in 2019, when I was getting back into it, I was kind of like, ah, well, like, what's the harm? I can just keep playing this, and eventually I'll just, over time unlock more and more operators. I played it for about a week, and then Ubisoft came out with this patch that completely removed all rewards for terrorist hunt, and then just made it, like, completely irrelevant. Like, if you played terrorist hunt, that was Ubisoft's boot up your ass saying, get the fuck out. Oh, hey, Cass. Hello, son. It's me. It's me, Ynsin. I'm doing a stream of my time in Portia, but I'm just explaining what Ready or Not is. We're going to play it with Dylan later. And we as in me. I don't know if you're going to play it with us, but yeah. Ready or Not is the game that was inspired by Ubisoft's really, really shitty business decision to get rid of all of the solo players who bought Rainbow Six Siege for the terrorist hunt mode. And Ready or Not is not only the base equivalent to what Rainbow Six Siege should have been when it was first being developed, but it's also better. It's better than any other Rainbow Six game that I have played in terms of bot intelligence. Guess can't hear you. The headphones are charging at the moment. That's fine. Oh well. Welcome to the stream. Regardless, I'm going to get back into this cutscene. Dr. Zeus said, "Hey there." Anyone who hasn't figured this out by now knows I have a bit of a strange style of voice acting, so you may want to cover your ears or stick your headphones on. Charging port or something, just anything off your head. What happened to Antoine?
Strange. You should be fine with these medicine. Why are you still sick?
Me? The subtitles say he. Why'd you say me? Maybe it's something else.
Yeah, it could be some new disease. Pay attention to it.
How do you not have more viewers? I mean, look at those shoulders. I know, people, like, straight up, boom. People turn up when I do this every stream. I've explained this a couple of times in my videos, but straight up, I get 5 times more people turning up to my streams, my Twitch VODs, and my YouTube videos if I flex a little right at the start. I can't for the life of me figure out why. I know sex sells, but, like, come on. Could his condition be related to his mood?
Mood? I don't really know then. Wish I had learned more at Seaside.
Man, this voice actor.
Oh, by the way, here's a task for you. In the next few days, my teacher will send some medical books and magazines to Wuwa by sea. Can you ask him about it for me? Let me know if it has arrived.
What is up with these subtitles? Every single thing he just said was wrong. What is going on? Sure, seems easy.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. We need to give this to Phyllis. Phyllis! Phyllis inside you. Comments commission. It's pretty well made. If you ever feel unwell, come to our clinic and get a checkup. Great. Who have I romanced? Well, funnily enough, I actually have... Where do I find it? This, right? No. Okay, I've got a mod manager on here. I've got a couple of mods. We are currently romancing Phyllis, the nurse who just disappeared. She was here a second ago, right? I haven't told Cass about the wife farm yet. Okay, so you know the general principle of wife farm, right? It doesn't need explaining. It's a huge budget blockbuster movie. We're getting Chris Hemsworth in. We're getting Arnold Schwarzenegger in. We're getting what's her face? What's that guy's name? The famous girl who was in Barbie? Ryan Gosling. We're getting all of them in for a huge blockbuster movie that we're going to start filming, Wife Farm, which is going to be an action, romance, adventure, sci-fi in space with a twist. And I can't spoil the twist for you yet. But it's going to cost about $600 million to produce, and as soon as we get that money, we're going to start filming. To separate ambiguity, we have got Wife Farm over here too. We are going to be starting a harem of wives, beginning with Phyllis, a girl named Emily, there's Sonia, and there's a very, very sickly lady who you probably might remember from your friend Sam, the one that I'm dating. Like Ginger. Her name's Ginger. In fact, I could probably actually show you. I'll go through the kind of compendium of people that I've collected over the time, which in any other circle would be creepy. Emily here, we're going to marry her. Sonia, we're going to marry. These two can actually do chores around the farm, so they can farm for us. Wife farm. We're also going to get Ginger in because, hilariously, when we marry Ginger, her brother comes in every now and then to give us money. Like, I'm not joking. Margarine Roberts? No, Ryan Gosling. He was the one in Margarine Roberts. That's funny. Ginger is the mayor's daughter, right? Yes, she is. And we are getting her in our bed. Phyllis, we're going to marry as well. I don't know if there's any perks to doing so. We could probably actually ask the compendium. A chance of receiving gifts in the morning and 40% off for acupuncture. I can't wait to never use that. I'm terrified of needles. There's also a few others that we're going to try and romance. Sophie, right here, is probably our primary love interest. That's Emily's granddaughter. And she's old, she's got her own business, she owns her own property, and the amount of property she owns is insane. She's hardworking, she's diligent, she knows how to farm, and she is a good conversationalist. So we're going to try and marry her if we ever can. And I'm pretty sure that's it. We've got some other people that we're not particularly interested in, like this lady is obviously reappropriating some kind of racial stereotype from back in our age, so we're not going to bother trying to marry her. That's just disgusting. And also, Petra here is a researcher. We don't really want to marry her either. Merlin here we already went on a date with, and she is the pits. She's just depressing to be around. This robot here might be a really, really good option. That's her as a child. What? Which one's the child? May? May's the child? Nonsense! How dare you? How dare you assume that this person is in fact a child? I will have you know that I, Dolph Hattler, let me get real close up into my face. Dolph Hattler does not do the kiddie fiddle. He's not interested, right? He's not interested in that kind of stuff. He just wants to live a nice, quiet life away from 1945 Berlin, in a place where nobody knows he exists. That is the pretense of this entire game. We're a war criminal escaping justice, and luckily we found ourselves purgatory right here. Right, what are we doing? We probably, minus that explanation, wanted to go to the museum and deposit all these fish. But we've got a little bit of time to kind of plan out what fish we have. Hitler was fond of children? Not anymore. Hitler does not want to be caught. Straight up, he's not interested. All right, let's check the fish's chest. We've got... Okay, chat's going to go down for a second while I correlate this with a wiki. For a golden salmon. Yep, we've got that. Yeah, we've got that. A Goliath. I'm pretty sure we caught... Yep, there's one. Catfish. Oh no. We don't have a one-star catfish. That's unfortunate. Okay. So we need to go to the Portia River to get this catfish, and also we can get frogfish at the Portia River, so we're also going to do that. Good. All right, chat's back. We're going to do that tomorrow as soon as we wake up, because we're not really bound by any kind of time limit or constraint. We've got 4 days until we get our cooking station, and we literally can't even finish the base game quest that we got right at the start of the game. When do you actually get the museum? Because I've got all the house upgrades, and I stopped playing because the house ugly. C30, Dylan, I don't know if this is popping up for you, but I have blocked very, very specific words for chat. So if you're trying to say something, either a racial slur or some kind of homophobic slur, unfortunately it's not going to make through chat and I can't see it, thankfully. You get the museum by building it. You get a little bit of a quest quite late on in the game to build a crane so that you can build a museum. And that's over... God, why is everyone running? Is there like a bomb going off? The hell is happening? Well, that's concerning and weird. Oh, right, yeah, so Oh, those are Twitch clips? Ah, right. Yeah, strangely, I have enabled the ability to share links on my profile, but some guy a couple of years ago kind of abused this and started posting just Rule 34, and I don't really want my demographic to be exposed to things like Rule 34. If they can think of it, I feel like they should reward themselves by seeing if it's on the internet. And by law of Rule 34, they should put it on the internet if it's not on there. Sandrock has the hotties. Portia got nothing on him. Yeah, but I got this game for free. I didn't get my time at Sandrock for free. Happy to send them to you privately. Yeah, sure. I'll take a look. I'm still only recording the game itself though, so other people won't be able to see it. All right, Winter Solstice tutorial. I don't really need to explain any of this to you, simply because I went onto the wiki and accidentally got it spoiled for me.
Thank you all for gathering here today. Before we start, I invite Minister Lee to deliver a sermon for us. Minister?
Oh, Lee is such a fucking tool! Oh! God, we've been giving him dog turds every day since we moved in the hopes that he would just fuck off. It's not Blue V. Oh, this is a fizzy drink that I got from SprintFit. I bought a huge sack of muscle milk powder, and they sent me a couple of these fizzy drinks to thank me. They're kind of delicious. This is why we were talking about Hello Kitty deodorant in the first place, because this stuff tastes like the smell of it. Not that I've ever sprayed Hello Kitty spray in my mouth, but the aroma just kind of goes up the back of the throat and into the nose. It's pretty good. It's supposed to be kind of like one of those caffeinated drinks, and I'm definitely feeling the effects, obviously. I keep swapping from one conversation topic to the other. And now I'm about to shout at Minister Lee here because we've been trying to get him evicted from Portia for this entire play session. Oh, there's Ginger, right over there. Let's go talk to her soon.
Thank you, Gale. Well, nice having everyone out on this. I'm going to keep this short since
Shut up!
So good.
Get off the stage!
I'm going to tell the story of how the winter solstice
Silence!
started. Long ago,
Ancient!
in the period of the Age of Darkness, there was no light to be found. People rose in the morning and went to bed at night in total blackout. Food was scarce, and the crops were failing, and it was cold. Very, very cold. Many people died. On an especially cold winter solstice, a few of the stragglers started a fire to keep warm.
What's going on?
And one of them suddenly said, "I still have a can of beans. Let's heat it up and share it." Someone followed by saying, "That's not enough. I still have some mushrooms. Let me put that in as well." One after another, people gave up what they had left.
Could he not just shut the fuck up? Like, come on, dude, read the room.
By the time they were done, the pot was full of wonderful and filling things. These people ate and laughed and went on to survive that day, and the next, and the day after that, until the sun finally came out. Even though we're seeing better times, we need to remember what got us through those dark times. We shared what we had, helped one another, and together we made our current world possible. So please, never forget that. God bless.
Thank you for that wonderful sermon, Minister. Now then, everyone.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Let's throw in what we have.
Yeah, all right.
That smells so delicious.
What?
Let's get ready to eat.
No one did anything. All right, let's do this quest. Woo-wah! What a name. I don't actually know how to start this. Man, this guy, while he's here actually, where is he? Oh, Higgins, he's not so bad. He sent us some Rule 34 in the mail. Where is he? Lee is who we're after. Oh God, there's so many people I have to sift through. Lee! Lee, I've got you a gift. Hey, I got you something. You're gonna love it. It is one fresh animal turd.
It's terrible.
Hey, fuck you, dude! Fuck you! Even Gus like that. Great, let's go and flirt with Gus' sister, Ginger. Ginger, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, I found something you'd like. I know this because I checked the wiki. Where is it? Shell, right here. Enjoy.
I like it. Thank you.
I know.
You don't have to bring me any gifts, though. I'd love to just go on walks or go have a chat under the wishing tree with you.
Isn't that sweet? I think Ginger is supposed to be the primary love interest for everybody. However, you take a hit in productivity if you marry her and her alone without the mod manager, simply because she doesn't do anything. Actually, no, I lie. The wiki says that she remodels the wallpaper every now and then. Great. How do I start this? I wish to start. I'm very impressed every time I see this hot pot. Hot pot's actually kind of cool. It's a kind of Chinese culture thing where they have this giant cast iron pot full of like some kind of broth. And essentially what you do is you have just an enormous amount of dipping things all around the place, and you put it in the hot pot and then you eat it with friends while this thing cooks. So it's more of a social thing than it is actually a meal. Also, Sonia.
Hi!
Hey, I got you a gift. It's a power crystal.
This is nice, especially on a day like today.
It's a horrible day. You married Alice? Who's Alice? Like Alice in Wonderland, or like is there actually a person named Alice? Emily, Sonia, Albert, Gail, Ginger, Gust, Phyllis, Breesley. This is the caffeine speaking, by the way. Papa Bear, Django, Sophie, Antoine, Dr. Z. Did you marry Sophie? No, Alice. Sam, May, Mars, Zoo, Eck, Arlo, McDonald, Remington, Merlin, Petra, Paulie, QQ, the pig. Maybe we can marry the pig. Ah, no perks. What's the point? Pinky, Tower, Russo, Mint, Martha. She looks like a character from Rick and Morty, doesn't she? She looks like a really badly drawn Rick and Morty character. The flower chick, she's bookish. Carol? No. Oaks? No. Isaac, Lucy. Alice! Her. Is this your type? I mean, I do buy flowers off of her quite frequently. She has like new roses every day, and they're kind of worth taking because they give huge relationship bonus to a lot of people. Except Lee. We're not really... Nah, she's obedient. Ooh, okay, maybe we should romance her then. Will help with domestic work and resource gathering and a chance of receiving gifts first thing in the morning. Okay, you're right. We should add her to the harem. We'll keep that in mind. She's probably actually here right now. Let's go find Alice. Alice! We've got time to waste until the actual event starts. Let's also cuck Lee by taking his wife.
I went over to the Eufaula Desert the other day. It was so hot. When I came here from Atara, the road went around the desert.
That's great. Do you want a gift?
Hello.
Hey, would you like these flowers?
What is this thing?
Can I get another one next time?
Lee deserves her. She knows everything about flowers, so can probably make cyanide. Ooh, I think what you're thinking of is resin. Right? You boil castor... Oh, I shouldn't probably actually say this on a stream. I shouldn't be telling people how to make a potent poison. You need three things. You need hydrochloric acid... No. Hydrogen chloride, muriatic acid, and caustic soda. You mix them together, and there you go. You get something you can snort. All the chemists out there are gonna be all like, yo, nice recipe for salt. Great. Wooer has a little task for us. Let's see what it is.
It's a shoes book. I'm quite confident about my memory, but there have been no deliveries to Portia recently. How about this? I will let you know if his books arrive.
Wait, no, keep going. I was taking down notes. No, go Google your own ways to make reason. A certain type of lily has trace amounts of cyanide when you cut the stems. Really? Oh, maybe I should start growing lilies.
I just came back from a delivery trip to Vega 5. The people there are awfully excited about the prospect of connecting with Sandrock through Portia.
That's great, dude. Cannot begin to describe how much I do not care. Let's talk to this child.
Hi.
This child, we kind of want to know what her deal is because she's been phasing in and out of existence since we started. Do you want a gift? How about this pickaxe? How about this shell?
It's the thought that counts.
Man, that thing's huge. Yep, you're welcome. I don't think we can romance the children. I don't think the developers would have programmed that in. Or daffodils. Yeah, I don't know, like... I've read the Anarchist's Cookbook and all that, so I probably shouldn't admit that either. But at the same time, like, there's nothing in there that I actually make. Like, it's good for morbid curiosity to just have a flick through what people were doing in the black market in, like, the 80s and 90s. Actually, a lot of stuff is not aged well. Like, phreaking, with a PH, not an F. Phreaking is where you climb up someone's phone lines and you literally plug something in to intercept the phone line itself. So you can make calls from somebody else's phone line. I don't know what benefit you'd have from that. I suppose you can listen in on the phone calls, but why bother? Why would you go to such a length to listen to someone's phone calls? It would be easier just to crouch next to somebody's, window and listen with your ears. Instead of literally dressing up like a utility man and climbing up a bunch of poles. Now, we're still waiting about... Oh, actually, we can go into the museum, can't we? Because we've got a bunch of stuff to donate. No, we don't. We don't have anything to donate. That's embarrassing. We've got a lot of things we can sell, though, so let's go and sell them at Emily!
Hi!
Hey, how you doing? Do you want a... Oh, there's no pumpkin pies. Do you want a power crystal?
Thanks for the gift.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sophie! Hey!
Hello.
We're not really interested in Emily. We're only interested in your delicious flaps. I really would love one water bucket. We know this. Would you like a power stone?
I like this gift. Thanks.
She loves it. We are in, boys! We can also buy things from this food store, but it doesn't actually seem like they have anything we want to buy. All of this we can actually buy at Sophie's store. Oh, they have fish. That's great. We are going to buy these mushrooms because I took a look at the wiki for the crafting recipes, and they are an end-game food. And so is the shrimp, actually. What else is there? Cinnamon, palm jujubes, and a firefish. Okay, we actually want to go somewhere where we can sell our crap, not just buy things. Total tools? Great. We still have 5 of these golden salmon. This guy can't even afford our fish, even if we wanted to sell it to him, but we can sell him this rug and this accessory that we don't want, and probably these purple hydrangeas that somebody wanted to give us for our birthday. Screw them. We can sell him this catfish, hilariously. We're catfishing Mars. Sell him this old yucky fish too, and this one. The sand. What else? This bow tie we probably don't want to keep. These 41 pipes we definitely want. We definitely want these peppers too, but we'll definitely sell them to him after we're finished with them. So who has money? Who's got some money who can buy these fish? Paulie's got 10 grand. Nice. And let's check this lady here. Martha's Bakery. She will buy the fish. And she can just afford it too. Great. We got 66,000 bucks, baby. Nice. And the flowers here, we kind of want to buy the roses. These right here. Let's buy them. They're nice to have. It seems like these ones suck. So let's sell them all. Not even worth having them. And these ones. Yuck. Get rid of that crap. Okay, we're about 7 minutes away from the event actually starting, where we're going to cheese the game to get ourselves a nice achievement. I'm ready. Awesome. How do I do it? I can eat it. What? How do I use it? Hello? What? I can only eat. Oh, I think we need it on our hotbar, right? So we got all these chili peppers because the whole point of today is that we are supposed to be keeping this little heat bar up. And if we keep this heat bar up, we get all of the attention for making this hot pot really, really hot. If only we could put fire in, right? All right, I put my auto clicker on. We'll just see how it goes, because I think that using this auto clicker, we're going to get ourselves a nice, delicious hot pot. I'm putting like 1,000 Carolina Reapers in here, by the way. This is not something anyone would actually want to eat. Oh, I've also got an idea, by the way. I saw a YouTube channel years and years ago, back when it was in its prime, called Hot Pepper or Hot Chili Gaming. And the whole appeal of this channel was that they'd review video games that were good at the time, but they would also eat like a really hot pepper while they were reviewing it. Oh, awesome. We got the achievement. Keep the spiciness of the hot pot above hot for 10 seconds. That was all us. Anyway, Hot Chili Gaming. These guys reviewed video games while they took a pepper, and obviously their face would be pissing mucus and they'd be crying and, you know, everything would be going inflamed. I am going to do this with Carl, because he is playing a bunch of the games at the moment that I absolutely love, including Dragon's Dogma. He's really excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. Him and I played maybe 200 hours together at least of Remnant from the Ashes during lockdown. That's another one of my favorite games ever. He's getting through the Dishonored games, which I am going to be doing a playthrough on for YouTube, or my hour-long segments once I've got to a happy point with Remnant from the Ashes or Remnant 2. And I'm pretty sure I can get him to review the games with me after I finish them, and then we'll put that at the end of the playlist as kind of like a closure piece. But what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna, I'm pretty good at cooking, so I'm gonna make a bunch of sushi and a couple of snacks, maybe bake some things, but everything that I make is just gonna have an ungodly amount of chili peppers in it. Like, straight up Carolina Reapers, not just like chili peppers, so the kind of thing that burns your tongue off. And maybe I'll infuse some milk with some nice Carolina Reapers for a week or two as well, so that he'll reach for the milk and then it'll just be worse as soon as he drinks it. Oh, I'm completely out. All right, good. We got what we needed. Let's talk to Sophie. Or we could look at her food stand. Let's get more meat. What's the harm? We should probably get ourselves a bunch of these vegetables, but she doesn't actually have a lot for sale. Salt, well, yeah, we can literally buy most of these at Sophie's place. I'm leaving. I'm sick of this. I'm done. This is too spicy. Yeah, I'll say. Papa Uwood has decided not to come into the city, weirdly enough. He's just kind of standing out here like a creep. What's up? Are you okay? I think he's depressed. Ginger! Oh, can't interact with her either. Up a beer? Okay, that was weird. Right, so which fish do we not have now? Because now we want to go and focus on the fish. We were over here for a wee while, weren't we? In fact, I could probably actually... You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping right here. I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to open up a new text document, and I am going to jot down all of the fish that we need. Is Hitler's romance with Ginger to throw off the feds? No, Ginger actually reminds me of Sam, my IRL girlfriend, so, cool. Gonna go with that. And also, we want her brother, who's a bit of a dickhead, to pay us money for marrying his sister every day, which I also endorse. What is it? Yeah. Okay, so we have golden salmon, and we've got Emperor Goliath. What else? Catfish. Frogfish. And then when we get back to the chest, I'm going to delete the ones that we already have. Bannerfish. Koi. So all of these fish need to have 1 stars for us to get this awesome fishing rod. Mackerel. Bubblefish. Lanternfish. Firefish, of course. Don't worry, there's only 13 of these, so it shouldn't take too long. Bladefish. Wise fish. And of course, gladiator fish. Alright, now we're going to go home and we're going to see which ones we already have, and we're going to remove that from the pool of things I just wrote down. And this is going to be how we're figuring out which fish we have and which fish we don't have. I'm pretty sure we got all the fish from that area too. Let's gap it home on our horse. Like some kind of Lord Farquaad. Woo! That's a nice drink. I gave up energy drinks back in 2016. It was a really weird one too. I don't really have an addictive personality. So what happened was I just used to stock a bunch of lifts in the fridge because they tasted nice. And then one day, my body was all like, meh, I don't feel like that. And I never got the craving again. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think I am the ideal demographic for who tobacco lobbyists want smoking. You know, the kind of people that can literally just stop doing it at a moment's notice. We got a lot of these golden salmon. We could probably take them off of our bar. We kind of want to keep a lot of this stuff. In fact, let's go to the food chest and kind of free up our storage. Bread, mushroom, mackerel. Those are going to be in-game fish that we want to keep. And so are the koi, but I don't think we have any of those on us. All right, that's good enough. We've got a seed and a bunch of these pipes as well, so I suppose we could probably do a little bit more housekeeping. Seeds, Got some resin that'll go on the timber chest. Right here. We got 4 shells, which we want to keep on us, actually. What else do we have? We've got some refinement items. Right here. All right, this is going along well. Once this is done, we can actually start making those wind turbines. Carbon steel bar fuel has been depleted, unfortunately. Let's refuel this. Then we'll wait for that to finish. I don't know what else to make, to be quite fair. We probably want to make a bunch more charcoal, right? Let's just do that. Charcoal times 50. Let's craft that. We're actually spending wood and wood as fuel to make charcoal, hilariously. Let's make some more charcoal on this. Good. Very good, almost. But I don't want to preemptively strike on the very good. We'll go take a look at our fish now. Because we got a chest just over here full of fishes. All right, that's noisy, so it has to go beside the bed. We're probably actually going to move our this pot right here back where this was. Come on, game. There we go. Put that pot right there, even though it looks hideous. We'll pick this up and we'll put it right beside our bed, and we'll have it going literally at all times, simply because it's offensive to the human ear. Good. Awesome. I'm already annoyed by it. Let's take a look at our fish. Okay, so we have... Oh, piss, I can't. All right, we have golden salmon. We'll remove that from the row. We have Emperor Goliath. We have a lantern fish. We'll remove that from the pool. We have a bubble fish. Great. No mackerel. We've got a firefish. And we've got a bannerfish. Oh, that is really annoying, isn't it? The music. Okay, so we need catfish, frogfish, koi, bladefish, wisefish, and gladiator fish, which is absolutely fine. We'll go get those. Oh, my fucking ears. Jesus Christ, that is loud. I've got the sound low so that it's, like, nice to listen to on the stream, but I cannot begin to describe how obnoxious that sound was. Ow. Sorry, just have to pop my ears. I think they tensed up at the sound of that. All right, so if we look at our map, let's correlate this actually, because we've been here, we've been there, we've been there, and we've been there, and we've also fished up here. Or maybe we haven't been here. Okay, let's check there. I think we skipped over this one. We'll take a look at the pool of fish that we can obtain from here, and if it's not terribly useful to us, we'll just go somewhere else. I do see catfish in there immediately, and frogfish. Okay, but we haven't done this one. Let's catch us some fish. Let's get all the good fish. Tennis racket, that's not even a fish. Come on, game. Frogfish, no, we want one with a star. Nope. Give us some stars. Or not. By the way, we've got like 1,000 caterpillars. We just dumped heaps and heaps of money into caterpillars. So they're a resource we don't care about anymore. Another catfish. Come on, give us something good. Give us something worth waiting for. There we go. A 1-star catfish. Caught in record time. It's 24 centimeters. Know what else is 24 centimeters? Hitler's total body height. He's a short man. I was going to make a dick joke, obviously, as everybody probably would have guessed, but I didn't go there. I didn't even put the image in anybody's head that at 23 centimeters could be a dick joke. I didn't even address it. Oh no, I think I'm thinking out loud. How awkward. Also, 20 centimeters on a ruler? What, you are, Cass? Yes! 1-star frogfish. And we are done with this place. Let's bounce. All right, let's strike these from the record that we've just crafted. So what do we have? Catfish and frogfish are now gone, right? Both of these? Now we need koi, mackerel, bladefish, wisefish, and gladiator fish. Ah. Yeah, peak height. Oh, you're making a short joke against yourself. That's not very nice. Apologize to yourself. You know, it doesn't matter how tall you stand. It only matters how well you can swing a punch. And, you know, the short people have great access to all the soft spots on a tall person. Never apologize? Oh. I tastefully disagree with your opinion. I think you should apologize to yourself. We're going up this elevator. I don't know why. We could probably actually fast travel up here instead. There are a couple of fishing spots that I'm pretty sure hold the fish that we're after just up here. Like this. We're on the wrong side of the river for this. That's awkward. Okay, we can't even get it. How awkward. I actually know that there is a bunch of fish in this area just over here, so we'll come over to the collapsed wasteland and we'll see what we can get out of that area. And we don't mind just like busting down all of these hills right here because there's no fall damage. Even if we break an ankle, we can keep walking on it. What is this? Strange object found scattered on the ground. Seems to be a part of something from the old world. Yeah, I know, but what the fuck is it? Okay, I'm just waiting for these birds to stop throwing poos at me so I can move on. All right. I know this is probably oh my god. I don't even know what just happened there. I think I just flew. I think my horse sprouted wings and flew. That was really jarring to look at. I'm very sorry, everybody. Okay, we're down here. Dog! I can't even make them the dog food until I get the what's it? The cookery. The cooking thing. All right, I'll come over here because I'm pretty sure there's bladefish in here. And wisefish. Those are the two things we need. Maybe it's anglefish. Oh no, we're about to find out. That's not even a fish. That's an accessory. That's still an accessory. Okay. I'm not actually catching this bladefish. I don't want it. Oh, we do though, don't we? Because it's an in-game crafting recipe for food. Which none of you would know because I read the wiki and you guys didn't. How lucky. Catfish? Here? Surely not. What? That is not a catfish that I see swimming amongst the bladefish. I don't know what crack this game is smoking, but I wouldn't mind some. Looks like good stuff. Catfish, come on. Another accessory. What is up with this place? Another bladefish. You can actually put bladefish on a drying rack, which we already have, and they're a very, very good source of stamina. But I don't think we'll actually do that because the drying rack definitely takes a lot longer than everything else. Like, it takes like half a day to dry one of those fish. So we're not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, we go. Oh, crown blade fish. Would you look at that? These are not only hard to catch, but worth the exact same as every other crown fish in the game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got him. 5 grand, baby. 6 grand, actually, because the market's very, very generous at this point. We're also really, really in good with Sonia. That's a wise fish right there. That's the starfish we want. That's still an accessory. Catfish, come on. I'm sick of being catfished. That's a wise fish. We need one with a star or a crown. Anything with a little blip next to its name and we're going to catch it. Sorry, next to its icon. Right here, star catfish. We have one of these, don't we? I'm pretty sure we already have one of these. I caught it anyway, because I saw the blip. Man, we are really unlucky. Oh, damn it, another star catfish. I saw the star and then I clicked and then I saw the catfish. We've got a bunch of these things already. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something worth fishing for. Or not. It's almost 8 p.m. as well. We only have like 4 hours to stand out in the cold and freeze to death before we have to go back home and sleep. Man, we are not lucky today, are we? Also, I know that everyone's looking at the clock and saying, well, time doesn't pass, but it does actually pass. As soon as you lose bait, the time that you spent losing that bait is added to the clock. Same with the actual fishing itself. However, funnily, I was on the wiki and it told me that you can try and catch a fish for an hour before time literally stops being added to the clock. But if you are fishing one single fish for an hour, what the hell are you doing? The game is not that hard. More fish. We've gotten very unlucky, by the way, in this fishing. Well, I say that. We did get a crown fish, which is a free 6 grand, which is pretty good. Yep, that's bad luck for you. So how are we all doing today? Oh, I think I just missed the crown fish. I looked away from the screen for a split second. Oh, damn it. It's another catfish. Looked away from the screen for a split second. I think I just missed 6 grand. Or the Star Wise fish. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure I saw a little blip to its name. I haven't seen any different... Oh, God, these catfish. These things are the pits. Like, straight up, catfish is just the worst. Oh, nice. We got a 1-star wise fish here. This is going to be nice. We got it. That's worth 640 bucks. It's the first one we caught too. Now we just need a 1-star blade fish. That's these little like curly ones. Kind of look like sardines. We found a crown blade fish before we found a 1-star. That's just embarrassing. I think this thing's about to bait me into a really, really fast run. Oh, it took off right at the end. Went like the clappers. We are getting pretty lucky in the sense that we do have just free money coming in from these crownfish. But I'm not sure how well it's going to translate because you need a lot of money to buy property. Like a lot of money, and we currently don't have the property to actually place the second upgrade to the house. So we definitely need to buy more property. I think we could if we just got rid of all of the production stuff on our property, but that would not be good. 1-star catfish. Damn it, I saw the star and I clicked. Damn these twitchy fingers. Damn you, Optimum Nutrition. Damn you for making an energy drink that doesn't give you energy. It just makes you all twitchy and weird. I suppose it still tastes good. I shouldn't curse them too much. The spawn rates for these bladefish seem to be abysmal. Which is weird, because we've already got 2 crown version of the bladefish. I think. Unless my memory is playing tricks on me, which it very well could be. Although not usually. I was taking the riddles from Remnant 2 last night. There's a character that gives you riddles in an area called Yasha, and how you answer seems to determine the kind of world that you've generated. And I took some of the riddles and I gave them to my girlfriend Sam, and she said, I don't want to answer any of these. Because usually the riddles aren't like, you know, a riddle and then there's an answer. It's usually just a question asking what you would do in an ethical situation. Like there's an old man who can't get out of a cave. He's too weak to get out himself and the tide is rising. You can blow the cave entrance with explosives you can't help him, and the cave will collapse and stop the water. Or you could allow him to drown. Which do you do? And obviously I'm not going to collapse the cave because one, sand is not watertight, so he'll drown anyway. And even if it does stop the water, he'll starve to death. So you just allow the water to take him away. That way you can loot his corpse when it washes up. Yeah, no one else will know that is about to wash up. You're just cornering the market for free loot. You're the kind of person who's grave rotting. We actually really need to go to bed now, I think. It's midnight. Alright, we'll stop after this next fish. We'll see if we can't find ourselves a 1-star bladefish in the next fishing endeavor, and if we can't, we'll just go back home and we'll go to bed. We'll go sleep. Okay, I lied. This one. This one here. This one's gonna have a 1-star bladefish. I know it. Just 5 more minutes, Mum? Yeah, exactly. Although, if you're fishing at midnight and your mum comes out to tell you to go to bed, what kind of situation are you living in? Like, why are you fishing at literally midnight? Also, Dolph Hitler is 56 years old. He doesn't look it, but he is 56 years old. Since he was transported forward in time using the National Socialists' device of time travel, his body was made younger. That's the trade-off. You go forward in time, but you get younger. It's the Benjamin Button's paradox. It is written. Damn it, I saw the star and I clicked. Although, hilariously, this is the first catfish. This is the first fish we've seen about 4 hours that had a star on it. Alright, it's 1:30 in the morning. If we don't get to bed soon, then we are going to pass out. And none of us want that, because then we'll start the next day late. So it shall be? Yeah, exactly. We'll just see if there's a bladefish in this instance of fishing here. We'll lose the bait and then we'll go home. Okay, we'll stay here and we'll see if there's a 1-star bladefish that pops up. But if it doesn't pop up by the time our next bait is taken, we'll just go home. And we'll go to bed. We'll actually get a good night's sleep. We won't freeze to death. We won't get bronchitis and then pneumonia. We won't get frostbite on our fingers, which means we can use our body to create productive enterprise. You know, Dolph Hitler is an artist. Okay, we're gonna stay here just a little bit. The game's giving me a little notification saying if I stay out too late, then that's gonna punish me somehow. It's 2 AM though. We'll see if there's a bladefish during this round of the bait, and if there's not, we'll just go home and we'll go to bed. A 1-star catfish. Awesome. Alright, so we'll see if there's a bladefish during this round of bait, and if there's not, we'll just go to bed and we'll go to sleep. We'll sleep away the little jitters that we've got from this caffeine drink. And if we don't get a bladefish, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, we'll try again. We'll try and outlast the 1-star bladefish, and then if the bait gets eaten this time, we're going to go back home. Couple of wise fish. We've already caught a 1-star wise fish. We got a... Wow, we were actually rewarded by staying out here with 6 grand. I do not believe it. This thing's gonna... Oh, yes, it's gonna juke me. This is a jive turkey if I ever seen one. There we go, we got it. Alright, we've caught a crowned bladefish. Oh, I've passed out. I also got an achievement for passing out. My ears! Ah! Somebody fucking help me! Alright, let's put our fish in this chest. Ow. Alright, we got a frogfish, we got a wise fish. We got more of these salmon. We got some catfish too. Alright, let's strike these off of the little record. Oh, God. Can't do this with one hand. Now you guys can suffer. I was sitting there fishing, right, and the only thing I could think of was the gambler's fallacy. You know, one more gamble and I'll win it big. Oh no, I lost more. One more gamble and I'll win it big. Oh dear, my mortgage is gone. One more gamble and I'll get that mortgage back. All right, God, I have to actually use the recording as well to see the game screen while I edit this. All right, didn't get the bladefish, sadly. We got the wise fish. And do we get anything else? I don't think we did. I think we already had the catfish struck off the record. Looks right though. Good. Yeah, we've got 4 more to go. And we're gonna have to go back into the... Oh, we're gonna have to go back into the wasteland to find that bloody fish. I don't want to. We'll check this mail right here. Maybe there's something else we can do for a quick spell. From Woowa. Dolph Hattler, Dr. Zoo's books just arrived. Please delivery them to him. Delivery them to him? How do I delivery them to him? I mean, I'm going to keep them, obviously. Maybe we could give them to Ginger. She likes to read. We could give Dr. Zoo's books to the love interest as a gift. Can we actually gift it? No. We do have a lot of crownfish, though. We've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6 is $30,000 sitting in our pocket, wriggling around because we didn't kill it. Oh, what do you want, Albert?
Hey.
Hey. No, I don't want to invite him anywhere. It asks, Axe come to pervert our scarecrow again. What a degenerate. What a dick. At least he's not Lee. At least Lee is not attracted to our land. Okay, these are all still going. That's good. We'll get on our horse and we'll go and give Zoo his book. Oh, Sonia, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. I was thinking you could join us for our regular trend-setting meeting today. Just don't get Anton started on neckties.
I am not interested. Let's give her a gift. How about this power stone right here?
Wow, this is perfect for me. How did you know?
I've got a mod that tells me exactly what you like and don't like. Lee!
Hey.
Hey, I've got you a gift. How about a nice, delicious handful of human turds?
Are you kidding me? This is a gift?
He just rubbed it in his eye. What a wanker. Great, so we've given Lee his daily turd. Let's go find Dr. Zoo and we'll give him his books. Oh my God, where is he? He's not already outside, is he? Oh my God, he is. Let's go steal from Higgins. Oh, times it. 740. Look, an ingot. We've taken Higgins' ingot and we are leaving. Sometimes we confess and we tell him all the things.
Oh, my books. I've waited long for these.
What? The subtitles for this guy are all completely wrong. Every single thing that we've talked to him about in this session has been completely voiced wrong. What happened to your hand? It looks injured.
We're getting more and more books in the clinic. I'd like to have a shelf for these medical books.
What does that have anything to do with what I just said?
The clinic has this design, but it does not help. I'm not gifted enough for this kind of work.
You'll make it.
Oh, I can count on you? Terrific.
Again, everything that he just said was wrong. I am not interested in this guy whatsoever. We are interested in Papa Uwu, though. We kind of want to romance him. So let's give him a nice big slab of... Oh, he loves this honey. We've got 26 of them. Let's just give it to him. Plus 12. Nice. Maybe we can get into the beer bone. The beer bone zone. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Ekka's perving at our scarecrow. What a freak. What an absolute freak. We'll see how our vegetables are doing. Oh, we can harvest them now. We got a large lettuce. We got a large pumpkin. And that's it. We can actually make a bunch more things if we have some giant seeds, but I don't think we do, actually. We've got 2 more of these large plant blocks pots. We really want to hire Axe so that we can get him to plant all of the crap that we're not interested in. All right, let's go straight back to that wasteland. But we'll actually take a quicker path there. And by that I mean we'll go home. And we'll use the fast travel that we... Do you have special romance mods? No, I'm just fantasizing, unfortunately. It is very, very difficult to romance Papa Uwu, but I think with the right mindset, we will be able to do it. I think this is fine, right? If we just roleplay that we're treating Papa Uwu as our big main interest, then we can just get around the limitations of the game itself. You don't want to see Papa Uwu's woods? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we want Papa Uwu. I'm not entirely sure what use he is, though, if I can be quite honest. Where's these fish? Here they are. Simply because Papa Uwu is his own man, and you know his wood is his own choice. We made it back here to the bladefish in record time as well. Now we're going to spend a record time waiting for one to pop up. We got a crown blade. What the fuck is up with the spawns of this zone? Whoa! That jive turkey just jived me. There we go. We got another Bladefish King. That's another 6 grand in the pocket. Papa Uwu's woods. Of all of the weird cringe things I've been saying about him and all of the strange puns and double entendres I've made about him, that still caught me off guard. I like that. Good work. Big clap for Cass. No. We got a 1-star wise fish. Now you get a big clap. Congratulations. You are just as depraved as me. We'll take this shell necklace simply because I saw it and I wanted it. And we are in fact a kleptomaniac because we are playing a video game. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, woo indeed. I don't actually think we can get these bladefish, these 1-star bladefish here. We've already caught 3 crown bladefish, and they have a 1% chance of being... of spawning. Whereas a crown bladefish has a 4% chance of spawning. This is rough. This is very rough. I could check the wiki and see if they're just, like, not available here. But I don't want to draw my eyes away from the screen in case the first one pops up. Because we are at the mercy of RNGesus. However, all of our options so far has been RNGenkies. Literally nothing we want. Except for that crownfish, obviously, the one that we got straight as we started. That was a good catch. Good catch indeed. I wonder how these fish are handling the icy environment. It must be really, really cold because there's literally snow underneath the water, and snow can't settle on a wet surface. Ever. Otherwise the water freezes or the snow melts, literally one or the other. Usually snow melts. I saw the star! Damn it, catfish! Call that TV show, I'm getting catfished. There's only 4 left as well. That's the most offensive part of this. If we donate if we catch 4 of these starfish and donate to the museum, we get an awesome fishing rod. However, we actually have a huge nest egg now, simply because we've been catching all of these crownfish, like an insane amount of crownfish. God, I am bound by honor to beat this game as well. We're pretty close to the end, I assume. I wouldn't know, actually. The wiki ended at the building of the mine in terms of chronological progression of the game. So we're actually at territory that the people who made the wiki, who I assume to be the developers themselves, just haven't seen yet. Which is concerning. If the developers haven't actually seen it, then this game must be haunted. Either that or ChatGPT is literally just like rolling randomly generated missions. I think ChatGPT is voicing that doctor because not a single thing he said has actually been correct. It's just making up its own voice lines. Oh! 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 We got our bladefish, baby! All right, let's get the fuck out of here. This place sucks. Look at how much this place sucks. Yuck. Ooh, there's birds everywhere. They're gonna start pooing on us. Look at this. firing arse projectiles at our faces. We only want human turds. We don't want any of this bird turd stuff. Gross. Come on. Keep it in your pants. I think this is the entrance. Yes. All right. We are going to fast travel to the next place that I'm pretty sure we need to go to, which is about here. Which unfortunately appears to be... Is that a fishing spot right there? Let me just bring it up real close over here. I'm pretty sure there's a fishing spot just over in this area here that we can't actually see just yet. I see there's a fishing spot right here. Yeah, so if we hover over it, it definitely does reveal. We want to go over here, I think. This one right here. And we also want to check out this fishing spot here, because I'm pretty sure this and this one are the two end game ones that we need. So what's up the little red circle here? I suppose we should probably clear out that dungeon so that we can start paying people to go delve in the dungeon for us, because we don't want to do it ourselves. We're lazy. Dolph Hitler has not done a single thing himself in his life. Oh, Lee, fancy meeting you here. Hey, I've got something for you. Oh, I've already given you your turd. Enjoy. Great. Here's the fast travel. We'll use this. And we'll go to this station right here. It'll take 47 minutes. Pretty sure that's actually slower than our horse moves, but it is what it is. Man, that is a good drink, honestly. I would probably drink it even if not for the health bonuses. Sugar-free too. It doesn't kind of taste... Oh, I suppose it does, actually. I'm probably more partial to sour things than I am sweet things. And it is a sour drink. Probably why I like grape things and no one else does. We've got some palm trees over here. Very nice. Let's go fishing in this pond right here. We'll see what we have to catch. I actually see a king salmon and a couple more salmon in there, so we're probably actually going to have to kind of scan over the wee icons to see who's ready to be caught in here. I don't know who it could be. Could just be an increased spawn rate for the crown salmon. There's a necklace. We don't want that. Ooh, grape. You shut your butt. Grape is the best flavor on the planet, unless it's not a good flavor, in which case I will concede that there are other flavors that could be better than it. I'm only seeing salmon here. Salmon is an ocean fish. What the hell am I doing fishing it here in this oasis? Why is there an oasis here? Oh, I think there was a gladiator fish right there. The one with the horn. We're not going to catch it just yet. I know I haven't caught one of the star or crown gladiator fish yet. So we'll kind of wait until we get lucky. There's also wise fish in here, which kind of dilutes the pool. Suppose we'll just like catch one, see if it is. Yeah, gladiator fish. 280 bucks. They're still worth less than the gladiator, no, the Goliath fish, sorry. The Goliath base fish are 350 bucks each. The crowned ones, I'm pretty sure, are around 500, 600, something like that. The crowned ones are exactly the same as everything else. All the crowned ones seem to cost the same. Even though some of them are far harder to reel in than others. Like the frogfish crown, it's insane because it darts across the screen back and forth as fast as they can. And if you don't get jived, you catch it, but it's quite likely they'll jive you. I don't want to be jiven. Not getting good luck here, are we? Might be a better place to find these Goliath fish. We could try and check out the other fishing pool. I'll do that after this bait. If this bait gets bitten and we don't catch anything good, we'll go and we'll check out the other fishing spot in the river. Ah, damn it. I caught this 1-star salmon. I don't want it. We've got like 10 of them already. Okay, I guess we'll wait here for another bait. Yes! It paid off immediately. Awesome, so we got the gladiator fish. Let's actually strike this from the record of things that we have. We got the bladefish and we got the gladiator fish. All right, now we need koi and we need mackerel. So let's see if we go over to the other river right here. And we'll see if that's in there. We can also check out this area that we want to install these wind turbines at. Or gigantic fans. I actually insisted that they were for power generation, but again, I don't know inside the mind of the people who designed these, so hopefully it'll be a nice surprise and not just a disappointing letdown of a fart. Sorry, I just had to get my notepad off my screen for a sec. I probably need a third screen if I'm going to be doing wiki stuff as well as streaming and everything. All right, let's see what's in this pool. I see bladefish immediately. We already have bladefish. But we'll see what's in here. We need mackerel, which are the skinny ones. Oh my god, a 1-star Goliath, straight off the bat. What are the odds? We'll see how much these ones cost. These are the highest yield fish in the game, by the way. Not in terms of like size, but in terms of just raw value. $700 for a 1-star Goliath. That's insane. All right, let's see what else is in here. There is mackerel in here, so we could fish that mackerel up here. The 1-star mackerel. And then we only need a koi. And I'm going to have to look up on the wiki where to get the koi. 1-star bladefish, seriously? This quickly? We waited 2 straight days to catch an emperor bladefish on the other side of this hill right here. Oh, nice. I'm going to be catching all of the unique Goliaths simply because they're a good source of income. And if we're going to be fishing anyway... Oh, that was close. Really lost it. Got it. Great. Who's next? Another Goliath. Another mackerel. We just want a 1-star mackerel. That's what we want. I don't know if there's a single place where you can get koi and mackerel. But I don't think I've seen it anywhere. Got a Goliath. All right, the sun's going down. I think this is one of those days where we're just going to pass out again. Oh, that's exactly what we want, and I almost missed it. So I was rubbing my fingers together. Yes. Nice. Right, now we just need a koi. I am actually going to check the wiki for the koi, though, so bear with me here. One single koi. We call it koi. A weird word. Oh, piss. Starlight Island and Amber Island. Where's Amber Island? Oh, I know exactly where that is. Yeah, we can go straight there now. Are we ready? I'm ready. Let's go. It's pretty close to where we are, actually. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over this gigantic mountain. Oh, we can't jump over that, actually. So we'll have to go around that. I was thinking maybe we could just, like, jump off of the cliff. It'd probably break our horse's legs, but at this point, we can just buy another horse, like, straight up. And if the legs of the horse broke, we could kind of spend the night in it, much like a tauntaun. Yay! Crunch. No, it's fine. Our horse survived. Funnily enough, none of these enemies are engaging us, which is just strange. I thought you'd get attacked by enemies out here when I first saw them, but it appears not. This is Amber Island. This right here is the one with the koi. So we need to go right there. We get there. Oh, piss, how do we get there? Over here. Oh, yeah, there's a bridge. It's not this big bridge that we built. It's actually this little bridge over here that we built. Man, our skills really improved. That's the first bridge we built, and that's the second one right over there. Insane, huh? It's like going from a rope swing to Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going to gather up this resin because it's actually pretty handy to have, and we are really low on it. It is actually a base resource that we need to craft a bunch of the refinable items that we need for a lot of the missions that we're doing now. Okay, so there are koi here. And as soon as we get our first 1-star koi, we go to... There's a koi. We go to the... what's it called? Museum. We donate all these fish, and we get ourselves the best fishing rod in the game. I'm pretty sure we didn't catch a koi. I'm starting to second guess myself now. I'm not going anywhere until we do catch a koi. And even if we have to pass out and die of pneumonia on the, right next to this desert right beside us, which would also be very, very cold at nighttime. Deserts are incredibly hostile both day and night for different reasons. Why didn't we catch the koi here when we were last here? I think we definitely caught those bannerfish here. Those angelfish. Oh, I was calling them something else, wasn't I? I wasn't calling it an angelfish, but they are angelfish. Did anybody here know that a koi is just a goldfish, but you got to put the goldfish in a much bigger pond, and then the goldfish turns into a koi? It's strange how some animals do that. They turn into completely different species with mild changes in their environment, not like heat or food, but specifically the size of the environment that they're in. Salamanders are like that too. Axolotl, if you restrict the water that an axolotl can swim in, they grow into a salamander, which is just crazy. But if you don't restrict their water, they stay an axolotl. They just get into a bigger axolotl. Wonder if you can make an adult axolotl turn into a salamander. Who knows? Who knows indeed? This is just a mackerel. We've already got one of these one-star mackerels. We wanted the koi. I saw the star and I clicked. Tennis racket. Another mackerel. Come on, game. Throw me a bone. It's freezing cold. I'm only in a two-piece suit. The angelfish. We don't want those. We're only interested in... one-star koi, come on. Come on, game. Bless us. Bless us with the boon of koi. I guess no koi. Okay. I think we're just going to have to stay here and, you know, ride this one out again. Maybe, oh, I saw that one-star angelfish and I wasn't quite quick enough to catch it. Good thing it was, oh, nice! Good thing it wasn't a one-star koi or I would have been really pissed off with myself. Great, so we've got literally everything now. We can go to the museum, donate all of these fish, and then we get the best rod in the game. Insane. In the membrane. We're insane, got no brain. Maybe we should give Petra a bunch of Cypress Hill CDs. I haven't found any Tupac. Strangely, all of the Tupac that I've found has holes in it. Oh god, anybody above 30 would be in stitches for that. Simply because it's a dad joke for dads. Anyway, let's repurpose this furnace and make some more carbon steel bars because we sure as shit need lots of it. And now we'll go into Purgatory and we'll get all of our fish out of this chest because we... Oh, my fucking ears. Alright, we got a bunch of things. Sorry, this music is definitely distracting me. We got 10 of these fish. Bubblefish. Got a bunch of these. Probably actually just right-click on them. Add them to the inventory. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. Good. We've got all of them. God, that's loud. Ah! Mom, we have to go to bed. Why do I do this to myself? Ah! Our first wife is gonna move in with us and then be all like, why the hell have you got all this noisy shit inside? Ah! I'm sorry, it hurts my virgin ears. It's called Purgatory for a reason. Yeah, exactly. That's why we've been hoarding all of the noisiest stuff we could possibly find right next to our bed. At first, I was content with just having the fans create like a nice wind tunnel effect on our face to kind of leather up one side of our face. And then we found more fans, so we pushed the wind tunnel kind of intersecting where we lay. Now we have to wear sunglasses while we sleep, otherwise our eyes will literally fuse to our skin. Because we sleep with our eyes open. Dolph Hattler always sleeps with his eyes open, and for good reason too. Many men have tried to kill him. Only some succeeded. Dr. Zhu desires something. What a jerk. What's this? The broken clock? Sorry, I read that being a different word for a split second there. Move, Zhu. Move, Zhu. All right, coming inside. Piss! It's closed. Why isn't there like a skip time command for this game? Skyrim had that. Although, this game is no Skyrim, believe me. It is a nice, relaxing kind of crafting life sim. But at the same time, like, there's a couple of quality of life features that I definitely would have tried to put into the game. Number one, currently, is waiting. There we go. We literally walked in here at the crack of dawn. Hey, Lucy.
I'm planning on taking my students to visit Siwa's farm at the edge of the desert. I hope they're excited. We don't go on field trips too often.
Great. What's the quest?
Hello?
What? Look, by the way, I have finished this amino energy electrolytes drink that I was sent for free by, what are they called? Well, it's written on the shaker that I just bought. Let's find out together. From Sprint Fit. And I'm feeling the crash, so good thing I didn't go to the gym after drinking that. Let's ask her about the broken clock.
The clock on the old school building stopped working a while ago. Can you please take a look and see if you can fix it? I'd guess that some old part fell off.
Sure! I don't know why she's cocked her neck up like this. All right. Oh, there's a plane up there. Let's give her a gift. Maybe she'd like a power stone. Would you like a power stone? Where are they? Yeah. Or a disc. Let's give her XCOM Give It To You, the single. Thank you. Okay, that wasn't terribly good. Where is this thing? I need old parts and a copper wire. There's literally just one single thing that I need as well. Sorry, two single things. And they're very, very easy to craft. We also have like hundreds of them just in storage at all times. Let's go to the museum and we'll hand all of these fish in. Great. Are you fucking serious? All right, looks like we have to wait again. What is this game? Let's go back and we'll get the materials for that clock and we'll fix that up straight away. We might also have some mail, which allows us to craft the cooking thing. No, we don't. We do have some resources, however, which we're going to take. See what they are. Looks like it's F4. We got 320 wood, which is not bad. But it also seems like the resources don't stack, so you have to get them every single day, which is annoying. Oh, our inventory is a mess. Ugh. So what do we need? We needed old parts and copper wire. Okay, we'll find copper wire in the chest right here. Also got a lettuce in our inventory for some reason. And 3 aluminium plates. Why do we have those? Let's put those straight back in the chest. And we also need some old parts, which are probably in the archaics chest. Marketer chest, not archaics. Yep, we got a bunch of them. It's also 5 to 9, so we can enter the museum pretty much as soon as we finish this little mission here. We are going to have to find the clock for some reason. I don't actually... Never mind, I see it. It's a parkour puzzle. That's why it's hard. Oh. Dolph Hitler knows how to get into tight spaces. I fixed the time. It is... Oh, it's actually right as well. That's funny. Oh, you know what I found last night while I was streaming Remnant 2? You guys aren't going to believe this. I found a puzzle, right, where you basically just, you read an analog clock and then you translate that analog clock into a different zone on the map and then it gives you a puzzle piece to solve a puzzle. I looked on the internet, right, because I was putting in the code and it was right every single time. But it was giving me a hidden prompt to interact with the clock as well. So I obviously caved after about half an hour, and I went and I Googled it. I Googled how to do the puzzle for the first time while playing Remnant 2. And turns out you just press X, the interact button, and it allows you to use the clock perfectly. But on the internet, every single person that I saw, 3 YouTube videos and 4 articles, said it was a 12-hour clock, and it was not. Nobody looked at the clock close enough to realize it was an 8-hour clock. Insane.
You fixed the clock?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. Some of the kids have been using this clock as an excuse for days now.
What excuse could they possibly use? What? Sorry, what for? I don't care enough. We're leaving. We're getting out of her here. I think I speak for everybody when I say fuck her. All right. We're here to drop up our enormous bag of fish. Don't know where to put them, though. I hope we don't have to do them one by one from our hotbar. I think we do, actually. It's frustrating. Okay, we only need 1 of each of these, and we don't really want them to be a stack, because then we have to take them off our hotbar anyway. All right. Where do we put these fish? Large assembled item. No. Over here? Over here? No. It's not a relic, it's a fish. What is this? Put down ultra large assembled item. Crazy. Wonder what that could be. It's probably a Tesla. If I had to guess. We'll go upstairs because I don't think they would have put some kind of fish display downstairs. They would have stunk. And of course, rotting things, they generate heat, and heat rises. Oh, actually, I think I know where to put it. That's kind of cool. That'd be really awesome if these fish were any bigger. Because as it currently stands, they kind of suck. We want 1 of these in the tank, and we want 1 of these in the tank. Wait. Oh, this is a normal one. 1 of these. 1 of these. We're going to get 1 of these gladiator fish as well, and of course a Goliath should go into the same tank, hand in hand. Boom. That thing is tiny. I was actually holding it up bigger than what it was. Back to our inventory again. Let's get a couple of these blue mackerels in, or maybe just the 1. So we only need the 1, and 1 of these really stupid looking wise fish. God, they look really stupid, don't they? Good, blue mackerel. Awesome, wise fish. What are we missing? Probably missing a catfish. And probably this bladefish right here. Can't put it in the same fish. All right, is that it? We're missing the bannerfish, the bubblefish, the frogfish, and the koi fish, which we already have in our inventory. That's handy, actually. That's a really, really handy item to use. Where's the koi? Right here. Good. Bannerfish. Koi. Nice. Now we only need bubblefish and frogfish, which we still have. Bubblefish. That's a crown bubblefish. Bubblefish. And frogfish right here. This ugly looking thing. Looks like Homer Simpson if he were a fish. And bubblefish. Is that all of them? That is literally all of them. I was hoping for some fanfare or a couple of confetti things to pop out the bottom of the screen. Oh, what's this? We got a magician's hat. These exhibits are crap. What's this? Mini bowling alley. Wow. Okay. What do I do with this hat? Is it an accessory? Yes, it is. Critical chance plus 10%. That's nuts. Attack plus 11%. Crit chance plus 6. Let's actually replace the lamp with this. Nice. What? No. Oh, I have to wear it? But I really like this one with the light. Okay, we'll wear this goofy looking hat for now. Actually, it's kind of growing on me. It's just reward for Hatler. Now he actually looks like his name. Great. Okay, we've got our horse, we've got our fishing rod coming in any day now. We just need to wait until we get the, what's it called? The cooking station, I think. Oh, we got some mail. What is it? Hello. From Merlin. Hello, builder. Here's your master fishing rod. Thank you for your support in the study of ichthyology. For the study of fish at the museum, we have already obtained samples of the emperor fish species around Portia. We've attached some thank you gifts. Thanks again. This is one single gift, actually. Thank you, though. Merlin has sent us a salted fish sword. Thank you for your support on the study of fish at the museum. We've already obtained samples of the regular fish species around Portia. We've attached some thank you gifts. Thank you very much. We got a fucking sword for that. What is this thing? Attack plus 36? Attack plus 120? Jesus. This fish is actually ass. Let's take it off our hotbar. Shameful and embarrassing. We also have some food. Let's go dump all this food that we've got. That's food. What else? There's got a bunch of crap in here. Got some dried potatoes that we're going to keep on us. We got this pumpkin. That's food. This giant pumpkin. This giant lettuce. And I'm pretty sure that is all the food we necessarily want to deposit. Except for these mackerel. No, we don't really have any mackerel, do we? We just got these ones with stars on them. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. People parts. Maybe we've got a couple of those. We don't. We've got accessories. Maybe we should start dividing our inventory up a wee bit. These shells, we obviously aren't ever going to use them except to give to Ginger, so we'll keep them in our other inventory. We'll keep this wood somewhere else that's not fish. And all of this crap on these two lines can be sold. Actually, we don't need this arm stretcher either, so I think we'll sell that too. It's fish here. That can be sold. All of this stuff, except that hat, obviously. Keeping the hat. We are hatless, for God's sake. What kind of clown do you think we are? Oh, we've actually got one mackerel right here. Yeah, it's probably worth putting in the chest. Let's put it in. What the fuck? Blue mackerel. Oh, this is the sword. Let's go put this inside. And also, we'll put away our fishing rod. We'll retire that bad boy because we don't want it anymore. We've got this I know this isn't terribly loud for you guys, but it's awful for me. It's literally deafening. We'll keep that. Actually, we'll keep this arm stretcher, just for novelty's sake. Keep that resin, obviously. We want to keep that fish in the sail slot. What is this thing called? It is the... Get this up. Put this here. It is a wooden music box. I wonder if we can make like 10 of them for extra deafening effect. Also, I've done all the fishing. That's all we need to do. Portia music box. Maybe we can get like 10 of them. How do we make them? Oh, we can craft them. Oh, that's actually pretty cheap. Yeah, we'll craft one right this second. No, we won't. We'll craft a bunch of them right this second, I think. Right next to the cat bed. Sorry, whatever cat is going to move in, but it sucks to suck. We'll put these weapons away, like this fish sword. This unique fish. And of course, we also have this fishing rod, which is not technically a weapon, but we could probably do with sticking it in the chest anyway. What else we got? Not a lot that we want to deposit. We want to keep the shotgun on us because fuck Lee, and we also want these poisonous brass knuckles because they clap. They easy clap. Right, let's go and craft us a bunch of deafening boxes because I'm pretty sure we just make them at the work table. Yeah, we do. And they're not too expensive either. Great. Get out of the way, horse. Obviously, I'm not trying to craft you. I think that's equipment. This is a fluffy pendant. Max HP, plus 30. That is ass jewelry box. Max stamina, kind of ass. Unless you place it. Who knows? Sunglasses, we already have actually a bunch of these, so we won't make too many of them. A lot of necklaces, a casual hoodie. We don't want to put that on our nice suit. Flowery soap. Max stamina. A fanny pack. Oh, just my max stamina. Feather duster. We could use that for adult entertainment. And this leather belt. Probably the sleep mask too. Strange that they're right next to each other. Let's try furniture. We also need one of these helpers storage box. Let's just make one. So when we place it down, we could probably just send somebody to immediately use it. What are we after? We're after a music box. Here it is. We need lots of hardwood planks. Let's put those on the boil and try and get Purgatory literally as deafening as possible. A just end for Dolph Hattler. Where are we going to put this chest, though? That is the question. Probably right next to... front gate? No. Doghouse. No. That doesn't fit very well. Let's just put it right next to the front door. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, it'll get moved when we place the... Actually, maybe not there. It'll get moved when we replace the house anyway, so it's not that bad. Damn it, it's backwards. There we go. Great. The pervert has left our scarecrow to her business, which is nice. All right, what else do we want to do? Probably start focusing on the duty stop here. These are fairly cheap to make. Let's do this. Duty stop. Right here. Hardwood planks. We've actually got some of them cutting right this second. Bronze pipes, bronze plates. We actually need more bronze plates, unfortunately. We've got enough fiber cloth. We only need one of them. Let's go get some bronze plates kind of cutting. Bronze plates. Right here. Oh, we can only make 4. Actually, we've got a couple of free furnaces, so we could probably do with appropriating one of them and sticking them to craft bronze bars, couldn't we? Like this one right here. Let's set this one to craft bronze bars. Right here. We can make 50 of them because we've got heaps of copper now. Awesome. We'll refuel it as well. Great. And we'll get this one here, making some charcoal. So we have a nice even 100 of them. So we can put them straight into some nice bars. Nice carbon steel bars. Awesome. All right. We're back at the refinement chest. I don't think we've picked anything up. We should probably go into town and sell our gains. Our lawfully gained gains. So we'll go to Lee. Hey, have I given you your turd for the day? No. Here you go, boy.
Gosh, what a stupid gift.
Fuck you, man.
Hello.
Nora, hey, I've got a...
Minister Lee still preaches. I think he...
Don't talk about him. Would you like a gift of honey? Yummy, yummy. Oh, I gave her the wax, actually, so funnily enough, it's not an edible product. In fact, it's kind of useless to have unless she's making candles.
Hi.
Sonia, hey, what's up?
Now that you're part of our gossip team, you have to tell me where you get your outfits. Standard procedure.
The church, unfortunately. I'm looking to take it over once Lee gets evicted from Portia. I got you a power stone, by the way.
Wow, this is perfect for me.
Yep, I know. Pinky! What's up, cat? Nice. I'm done speaking to you. Let's try and pixel snipe the actual cash register so we can sell ourselves some fish. Just got 17,000 bucks, baby! We can sell 3 of these 4 blade fish. And we can probably start selling all these starfish as well, because we don't need any of them anymore. Sell this Goliath fish. And can we sell this mackerel? No. What about this wise fish, this stupid looking wise fish? What about this catfish? Yep. Great, let's go find another sucker to sell all of our fish to. I think Act just bugged out a wee bit there. Hey, Alice!
I saw a new face in town the other day. I think his name was Mint. He was so polite.
You are literally a month and a half off the mark.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Do you see anything you like? All my flowers are freshly picked.
That's lovely. Let's give her some roses.
This is beautiful. How did you know I love this?
Because I bought it off you, you dumbass. What's your problem? What is wrong with you? I'm also going to buy the other one she has right here. 200 bucks, we can afford it. We got lots of money. That was funny. All right, let's go over here. We'll buy more textiles because Carol restocks all of the rare things that we actually need to make textiles, like these and these. And then we'll try and sell our fish to someone else. I think that's it. Who else wants some fish? Mars? Oh, he will actually buy the fish, but he can't afford them. So let's just sell them all like catfish. All our starfish, I think. It's all of these. And we're left with 2 crownfish. We've got 85 grand in our pocket. Oh, we've also got this bubblefish right here that we can sell. Amazing. Who else can we sell them to? Probably Carol over here. She's got a bakery, so why would she not buy these gigantic fish at cost to herself? There we go. Awesome. Nice. So we could craft a workshop book. Let's get on our horse and go home. I don't think we could rename our horse. I don't think we can. Yeet. Oh, that's right. We were making these music boxes here, weren't we? Let's see if any of these planks are finished. No. Let's go to bed. Honestly, there's nothing else we really need to do today. Why does Phyllis have boob physics? I know! I know! Hey, be nice to Alice. Oh, okay. I've been in a meeting since 2 p.m. and just glanced back. What does Hatler have on his head? Believe it or not, it's a hat. It's Hatler's hat. It's grown on me lots. I did have the mining helmet simply because it was just, you know, a utilitarian function. It actually lit up the environment. But this one makes him look like a total dickhead, and I kind of vibe that more. So, good. Let's turn our music box back on. Good! This is the welcoming environment that we were anticipating! What were we doing? Okay, I can hear now. What were we doing? Every time I hear that music, it literally derails all of what I intend to accomplish. Sleep! That's what we want to do! Oh, that is jarring. Good. I have my ears back. Jesus! We got mail. This might actually be the cooking thing that we need. So research results. It's a fish display! That's exactly what we wanted, you fucking dickhead. Come on, Petra, grow up. Don't want a fish display. We're done with fishing. What a nonce. We have to go back to the research center now and get more research on the grill. Boil up some new research. I'll deposit all of this, and also we'll get rid of this resin and wood that's in our inventory because we don't want it. Wood, resin. And we've also got some textiles to deposit, which is just over here, past the farming chest, right here. Boom, boom. Good. We still also need to sell our fish, but I don't think anyone's going to have any money for the rest of the week. Emily wants something. Hey, what do you want? Hey.
Try hanging out with my friends sometimes.
No! Do you want an egg?
Thank you for giving me a present.
Egg. Invitation to egg. Shall we hang out together tomorrow? No. Wait, is this in standing of dating? Oh, I can play now. All right, let's play at my workshop tomorrow. I know how to cheese the AI's romance algorithms. You know, I actually, last night, something crossed my radar. We all know what ChatGPT is. People are integrating it into their games now. There is a platform called Character AI where people make their own bots that respond to you in different ways, and it uses ChatGPT as kind of like its learning algorithm for how to speak to you. But people are tricking it into sending them nudes. I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm not joking. People are literally tricking the AI on ChatGPT. Apparently you can romance the AI just by saying very, very vague innuendos at first, and then you can like teach it to dirty talk to you, and I cannot think of anything more cringe. Yeah, I used it to help my mum plan a science activity for her classroom. I hope to hell that the kids in her classroom are not, you know, sexually developing, because you can trick ChatGPT into sending you nudes and get it into sexting and stuff like that. Like, you can straight up do erotic roleplay with a bot now. It's actually a thing. People have actually trained bots to do it, which doesn't surprise me. What is this? What does this button do? Oh. No way! We could have just... Oh my fucking god! We could have just used these arrows to navigate the chests this entire time! I am on hour 47 and a half of this game, and I did not know this. You finished with work for the day? I'm gonna fire up Ready or Not after I... Yeah, are you kidding me? Right! I bet you didn't know that you could do that as well. Look at this shit! You can access every single thing. This is inside! This skips a loading screen. Why was this not explained to us in the first place? Oh, that hurts so bad. My heart. My freshly caffeinated heart. Yeah, sorry, I'll fire up Ready or Not. We'll play that together soon. But I still have 24 minutes left to go on the stream because I am making nice rounded nice rounded 3-hour videos of this series. I've been walking to each chest like a plebeian. I know, so have I. I've been doing it on stream. People have been turning up to watch me do this. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. It's every chest. The ones inside, the ones outside. You can just skip to them with these arrows. I just saw this arrow and I thought it was a play button. I was like, what the hell is in here? Is it gonna like try and read the name of the chest? Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna pop a hernia at least. What time is it? Time to pop a hernia. Time for Act to Pervert our Scarecrow. What a freak. Guess and I are just having a laughing fit because both of you didn't know this. I know! It's the pits, isn't it? It's like when you, what is it? There's a thing, isn't it? There's like, there's games that have hidden mechanics, right? And you only discover it hours and hours, maybe even 100 hours after you actually get into the game itself. Oh, it's just offensive. Okay, moving on. We're gonna take that L in strides. We're gonna take that punch right on the chin and we're just gonna kind of move with it. We'll learn from our mistakes, we'll move on, and I don't know, maybe we'll get into a fight with somebody and let them beat them up. Let them beat us up. Simply because of the anger that I'm experiencing for this. It's not gonna be done away with some ventilation, it's gotta be done with pain. We can sell 2 fish. Again, I don't think anyone's got any money. We could probably make Dr. Zoo's workshop bookshelf, although I don't particularly want to since he's not a romance option. Ah, we can make 87 of them. I think he just needs the one. Oh, that's heavy. Let's interact with our horse instead of riding it. All right, moving on. We're going straight up to Zoo's lab, and I still feel like an absolute idiot. I can't get over the... Oh, Ginger. Hi. What's up? No, not you, Ginger. Get out of the way, brother.
Hello.
Hey, I know this is probably not the place to do this, but would you like a gift? I have these roses that you like.
I really love this.
+2?
Thank you so much. But you
+2
don't have to pay
relationship?
so much-
You literally get more relationship by giving her a seashell. Although her pool of gifts is actually very, very small, so I'd say 2 is probably a good thing. Although it did cost us 200 bucks. Does he give your brother boyfriend Final Fantasy vibes? Yes. Yes, he does. I have pointed out a couple of times that he looks like a young Sephiroth. From the popular game Final Fantasy VII. More likely from Final Fantasy VII Remade. And not Final Fantasy VII as its like Lara Croft boobs style pixely mess that it was. I mean, they did good for what they had, but ultimately, Final Fantasy VII, I really struggled to play it. Oh, brother boyfriend Final Fantasy vibes. Yes! Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. We'll go find Zoo. I think he's outside in the outskirts in the snow looking for plants like a dumbass, even though plants don't grow in the snow. You'd think a doctor would know that. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Going over to Papa Uwu's wood cabin.
This bookshelf is of great craftsmanship, even from Polly's perspective. Thank you for all the help. Here's something for you. Hopefully you find them useful.
Every single line except for that last one was wrong. Okay, but how good were those Lara Croft boob physics? Oh yeah, they were great. It doesn't matter what she went through. Her bra was just always firmly like a perfect triangle, right? That was her melee weapon. When she runs out of ammo, she just runs at the enemy and impales them on her gigantic nipples. Because they're not boobs, they were nipples. Just enormous nipples. You would not get away with making a game like that anymore, unless it's on Steam, in which case people would buy it in droves. We'll try and make one of these deity stops, I think. And what do we want these planks for? I think we wanted to make more music boxes to just create a deafening cacophony inside of Purgatory. Yeah, that's what we want. Great. We'll see where this is in the menu, and we'll see if we can make a bunch of them. Win music box. We need more bronze bars. That's a real shit in the face, isn't it? Asking you shall receive. 9 bronze bars. Great. Let's make these music boxes. How many can we make? 5. That'll do. Great. So we used a couple of silicon chips on this. Rigid. Oh yeah, those boobs were rigid. We'll try and line up this wall. We'll create a nice symphony, I think. Oh my god. How many of these can we put down? Surely the developers were like, no, you can't put a fucking 1,000 of them in your house. Why would you be able to do that? It's so noisy! Yes! Rise, my monster! Rise! We need more of these things, obviously. I think we need to fill the house with these things, right? Ah. Wake. Yes. Sorry, I was trying to hype the HUD so we could get some real creepy action going. Yes! My monster! My monster! It lives! Okay, we have to make more of these, right? We just need to cover the floor of these fucking things. Oh, we need to make these like, it's alive! Yeah, it's alive. I have created Frankenstein's monster. Not to be confused with Frankenstein, who was the person who created the monster. A lot of people wouldn't get that. We could probably put them all over the place outside as well, right? We can just cover our compound with these things. Oh, what else do we need? Oh, we should make like 30 more. Oh, where are they? I've lost them. Have we made too many? Oh no, we just need more hardwood planks, which we can get. We need more bronze bars, which, you know what? We're gonna have after we sleep. This has to be the theme song to White Farm. Open scene. Brad Pitt looks across the day's harvest. Oh no, I've actually made it better. Yeah, the half phase out of sync was good, wasn't it? But now it's perfect. Right, let's sleep. Ah, my fucking ears! Ah! was so jarring when it switches from one ear to the other, and when I slept, it was like going back and forth. Right, let's get real for a minute. Oh my god, it is pissing down with rain outside, and I didn't even, like, almost stormy. I didn't even notice because of this fucking music. Can we just all agree that that made us physically ill? This is now the Purgatory theme song. Let's get a couple outside too. Yes, yeah, exactly. All right, I'll put one in every corner of the house, and every day we'll turn them on. How many can we make? We need at least 4. We can make 5. Great. It's probably a waste of bronze and a waste of the in-game resource, small silicon chips, but I do reserve the right to say that this is worth it. We got 6. Nice. Put one over here. Put one over here. One over here. Yes. One over here. And one right here. White farm thing, it's peak content. Isn't it? Now they have to walk around my compound and they have to do all of the chores that I assign them while this bullshit plays at all times. And when they go back inside to sleep, it's just worse. Begin scene, fade in. Brad Pitt walks into the compound of Purgatory to his favorite theme song. The discordant lullaby bells of death. Oh, his ex-wife Angelina Jolie, playing the lead in Wife Farm, comes out to greet him, as well as his current wife, whoever that is. Probably Jennifer Aniston, the way she's going these days. They walk over to the farm plots together, and they brush with their broom. And yes, Margarine Roberts here pokes out from the soil. They grab her by the neck and yank her from the soil, crying, naked, covered in mud, and they hose her down with the snow. Oh, hey, Emily. What do you think of the new soundtrack?
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
I just don't understand why my mother and father didn't like the farm life. I really enjoy it with Grandma.
Okay. That's... Marjorie Roberts is rocking on the floor, terrified of the music. Her skin is blue from the cold, but she will be sold by the end of the day. That is Wife Farm. Confetti flies everywhere, explosions. A shark tries to eat Jason Statham, but he jumps over it with a jet ski and throws a javelin right into its eye.
See you.
And then straight hard cut to porn. Okay, look, I'm basically just wasting time now. I don't really know what to do. I had a plan. I was going to get that awesome fishing rod, which we got. We haven't even seen what it does yet. Ah, my ears. Hey, let's try something out, right? So we put some wood in here. Now let's go to the storage chest for our... Oh, this is so much faster. Refinement. It's also listed alphabetically. Good to know. Very, very good to know. If only we could access all of the... Watch out, Ynsin, people are going to think you're into the whole Kingdom vibe. What the hell is... What is that? Oh, is that like the Barbie thing? The... You know, the toxic masculinity thing where people actually believe that they can walk into a doctor's office and get a job as a surgeon just because they're a male? You know, recently I've actually been getting more flack because I'm white. My car broke down when I was entering the city a couple of days ago, and a bunch of people walked past me and saw me. It's because I'm a white man. No one wants to help white men. Like, as soon as any kind of woman's car breaks down, and I've seen this happen because it's happened to my girlfriend twice, men flock. They jump from their homes, they come out of bushes, they jump up from the manholes, the sewers themselves, and men just run up and they go and help this lady, and they pick the entire car up instead of pushing it, and they move it somewhere convenient like her mechanic, even though it's fucking 30 kilometers away. But my car broke down, and I was the only one who was pushing it, you know, up a hill. For God's sake, people were watching me out of their house, and one of them even had the balls to wave to me. I'd have waved back, but, you know, I was too busy using my hands pushing a car and guiding the steering wheel with the other. I was moving the car with one arm. That's the thing. And it's not like women are weaker. I'm sure they could do it if they tried.
Hello.
It's just people don't like white people anymore, I think. I think that's the issue. All right, we're going to buy this wedding ring again because we're stockpiling them for obvious reasons. They're cheap and we need them. We've got 3 of them so far. What else are we going to buy? These clocks, meh, kind of meh. This hat, meh. I think we've taken a look at his stuff quite frequently, and it's not particularly anything we're interested in. Oh, if we give this sweetheart cake to a loved one, 16 grand though, that's expensive. We can get them to call us a specific name, like Daddy. He looks like the type. Nick just walked in and said he's so suppressed as a white man. That's like, we kind of are now. White men are actually suppressed because everybody has this expectation that white people just like, they get into a job and all they do is go up. And in my experience, I have only been hired in minimum wage, low labor jobs, and then I've been fucked over legally by everyone who's ever employed me. Let me think of an exception. I don't have any. I don't have a single exception. I've probably had about 20 jobs in my lifetime, and every single one of them ended with, go away, never come back again, and then I read the contract and it says I could take them to court. But again, like, I need to find a job to keep making money, so I don't have time to take them to court and that stuff. That's because we're special, sir. We are not. White men literally have nothing. Like, they got a god roll back in the 80s when they just kept walking into roles of power, and since then, like, their popularity has only been going down. I am now the scapegoat for all of the things that I stand against, simply because I'm the color of these people. Probably actually buy a television. I bet it creates noise. We can also get this abandoned tag to give to somebody to abandon. We can give it to a pet to abandon them. That's horrible. Why would this even be an option? I am not a white man, just to clarify. Yeah, well, I'm as white as it gets. I really can't defend. I am Scottish, Irish, mainly Scottish, actually. That's about like 7/8 of my heritage, but the rest of it is Italian and English. Could be worse, actually. We need something to entertain the kids. What, a white man having tomatoes thrown at him? Suppose it's probably more satisfying than any other race. Like, I don't particularly like to identify people by race, but it's becoming so prevalent now that people just don't like white men that, you know, you can't really avoid it. No, the TV. Oh, you want the TV to entertain the kids? Okay. Well, I mean, it'll certainly entertain Epstein when we have him over. Look at this TV. We'll see what it does. We'll see if we can place it. Jesus, look at this thing. We cannot place it. It's the sound of a hole being dug. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you wouldn't expect other races to dig themselves a hole as easily as white people do. White people are so quick. Oh, yeah, we're hanging out with Emily. I forgot. I invited her over. We're going to date her today for the last, like, 5 minutes of the stream. All right, let's start playing. What's my plan? We're actually going to go back into the city, and we're going to go have some lunch. Because I have an exceptional memory and I know exactly what you want for lunch. We're going to take our cows in here, and we're also... Hey, check this out, Emily. We need to give Lee all of the human turds we can give.
It's terrible.
You see that look on his face, that disappointment? Why is her outfit so wife-thumped? I paid money for that outfit. I got the game for free on a Humble Bundle a long time ago, and I tried to get into it a few times. It clicked this time, obviously, and then I was like, maybe I'll actually spend some money on it. So I spent like $2.50 on the cosmetic packs. That's New Zealand dollars as well. It was on sale, strangely enough. Do you want to order something? Yes, I want to order something. What to do next? Let's just order. This meal is on me! What do you want to have? I don't really like fish and seafood. Oh, well that's gonna be easy. Fruit salad. I don't think there's any fish and bread. Deep fried ribs, obviously, and a pumpkin pie. I know she really likes those. And probably a drink to go with it. How about goat milk? She's a freaky farm girl. Let's go with this. You've ordered just enough for the both of us. Like hell I have. I ordered 5 dishes. Yeah, I know. 2 people 5 feet apart. This is straight up like the worst date ever, right? It's like that really rich person thing of having dinner in this grand dining hall while 2 people like across the way kind of talk to each other. Oh my god, check it out. I talk about white people for like a few minutes and then all of a sudden my viewers halve. That's insane, isn't it? Yeah, I have an exploit with darts. I actually know how to beat this game every single time. It's called an auto clicker, and you follow the 10 whips. There we go, got it. I didn't get a discount for bringing the cow for the ribs. Ethics, I would say. We're gonna go pop some balloons next. Want to play here? Absolutely. Yes, let's shoot some balloons. Nice. Nice. Not going to hit that poo. Nice. 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 I'm so glad I spent all of my time when I was a kid playing Battlefield now. Whoops, missed one. Oh, missed 2. Crazy. Nice. 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 Oh, missed that one. He stopped talking about white people, view count back up. It's crazy, isn't it? It's like people don't really want to think anymore. Oh, it's probably actually as if people get on this platform to not think about that kind of stuff. Maybe that's... I'd see a correlation there. If I was looking for one, I would probably see a correlation, but not causation. Pretty good, I guess, she says. My accuracy was insane. We're also going to play darts again, because it's just easy rapport. Emily's going to be so impressed with our darts. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Perfect game. Pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I'll say. It looks like you're praising the cow. I am praising the cow. It drops milk directly into our face. Why would I not praise the cow? Just a waste. It's a waste of a cow. I always go for this kind of top level simply because there's one point at which the balloons always kind of settle on, which is a really, really easy way to shoot them. Like, on this shark, you get the verticality right, and you never get the horizontally wrong. See? It always just lands on there. And then it kind of stays on that position as well. I thought this minigame was quite hard the first time I tried it, but once I identified that the balloons literally just hover over this tiny little bit here, like Simba style, yeah, exactly, wealth beyond measure. There's no wealth beyond measure comparable to milk pouring straight into the face of a cat. We're going back to the darts. I'm pretty sure this is like the easiest way of gathering rapport for a date. Yeah. See, perfect game. Wow, you're awesome. She didn't say that when I was shooting perfect games over here. What is wrong with her? Want to play here? Absolutely. Why not? What's the harm? Bang. 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 Ah, bang. Damn it. Bang. Don't want to get the poos because they give you a negative amount of points. Get this one here and this one. I don't know why I didn't shoot that balloon. I thought that heart was a poo for some reason. That was pretty good, I guess. I got 80. Ah! Oh, hey, Rady Calrad, welcome to the welcome to the BFD division. Thank you. Thank you for the follow and the jump scare. Oh my god. The music from the environment that we're currently at just put me right on edge. Can we have a discussion about the Barbie movie? Absolutely. That was a hell of a movie. I loved it. It was way better than Oppenheimer, in my opinion, sadly. Oppenheimer did not do it for me, I'm not going to lie. But the Barbie movie, wow. That was funny as hell. I didn't think John Cena would be in it. It's so good. Yeah, it is really good, isn't it? It's so strange too, because I'm expected to really, really like Oppenheimer just because I'm a dude. Ah, damn it, we didn't get 3 poos. We want the 3 poos because we're kind of hungry. But yeah, like, Oppenheimer, probably a little bit of a disappointment comparatively. Oh. I got 20 points, nice. There was so many actors in Oppenheimer as well. Like, every single second, there was someone doing something who was famous. Men, bombs, guns, and horses. Yeah, I know, right? But nothing happened. That's the thing, right? Like 2/3 through the movie, you see a nuke go off, and then the rest of it is just an ethical debate about whether or not you should allow a nuke to go off. It also kind of felt a little bit like propaganda in the sense that Oppenheimer was notably a complete psychopath who employed psychopathic scientists to help create a bomb that kills many, many people. And then he had a guilty conscience after it was dropped on many, many people. Like, that was the purpose for his weapon. Like, I don't get it. But people are hailing this movie like it's the next best thing in the world. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just out of touch. But it feels like a Zoomer's version of The Godfather. Barbie movie is way funnier. Margot Robbie absolutely nailed it. The kind of like fourth wall breaking where the director literally pointed at Margot Robbie and said, if you want to get the point across that this person is not beautiful enough to do what she's doing, probably shouldn't have cast Margot Robbie. She's exactly the kind of person who would invalidate that claim. So quite good. And Will Ferrell, honestly, even his bits were really, really funny. There was a third perspective of the company themselves and they spent the whole time laughing. I'm not pretty anymore? That's not true. We're all pretty in our own way. Some of us just hide it deeper than other people. Like me. I hide my beauty in my humor, which comes out on the stream, but, you know, aesthetically, I'm not amazing. We'll talk to Lee really quickly. I don't think we can beat him up. We have already given him a poo as well. The plot twist where you expect the CEO to be the villain. Yeah, exactly. And then it does nothing at all. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, right at the end, there was that instance where he was saying, no, we're not going to make that Barbie. And then the guy behind him says, that'll make money. And then he says, all right, we'll make it. That's a genius idea. You're a hero. But there was also one scene that a lot of people missed where the Barbie actually walks into the head office in Mattel and everyone stands up, including the like office underling who's right next to Will Ferrell. And then he shoves his shoulder down so that the office guy's not actually standing. And then it zooms out and you realize the office guy doesn't even have a chair. He's just been sitting on his knees next to the CEO, like some kind of simp lapdog for the entire thing. God, that is funny as hell. There's so many little touches in there that I picked. Oh, no. Okay, well, it's all synced for once. Better change that. Yeah, that's better. Shows up, starts a sexual harassment lawsuit, and leaves. Yeah, good God, yeah. That's good, yeah. Love it. Ellen was awesome as well. I think Ellen is probably the fan favorite of the entire cast at this point. I don't know what to do with Emily. To be quite fair, I've pretty much exhausted all of my skills. Okay, good. I was thinking I was deaf, but now I know I'm deaf. Probably go over to the balloon. Ellen made the movie, let's be real. Yeah, right. Ellen definitely made the movie. I also have a wee bit more respect for Disney princess Ryan Gosling. That coupled with the movie he did with, not Gerard Butler, what's his name? Russell Crowe, called The Good Guys. That was a really funny movie. He's a good comedian. I don't know why he keeps getting himself into these strange, like, off-brand action roles. Like The Dispensables or The Executables or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. I think he got killed in it. All right, let's see if we have enough feet to use this balloon. Shall we ride the hot air balloon? Yes, we've got enough feet. Let's ride it. Please select a route. Let's go to the... Where do we want to go? The tree farm is literally just over here. I can see it. The city of Portia, again, not too far away. We can see it. Collapsed Wasteland is a shithole. We don't want to go there. Eufaula Desert's quite dry. We could go to the WOW Industries. Now, let's go to the desert. It's hot. This will cost $90 and it'll take 5 hours. Jesus! Daylight Rob... Where's my cow? I think the whole point of the balloon is to show you that you do actually have an impact on the world, because we built that bridge down there, and we built those trees down there. Can we jump off? No, we can't jump off. Emily! Hey, do you want to, no one can see us up here. Do you want to... oh, I can't access my inventory. I tried to take my clothes off, but it wouldn't work. No high-speed balloon network yet? No, unfortunately, we're still on broadband balloons. No fiber here. I mean, we can't even access our inventory of poos, so we can't even have a picnic cup here. Like, why bother? What's the point? All right. Now, this might be a little bit jarring to anybody who's kind of new to the channel, but I am making YouTube content on Twitch, just with a social element. And this is probably going to be really, really strange. Coming up. We're not going to finish this balloon ride. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I have been Ynsin, and up here, you'll find the playlist that I am currently curating for my time at Portia. Up here, you'll find something that I think you'll really, really like. Down here, there's going to be a little doodad asking you to subscribe. If you do that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm a tiny channel, and your click actually matters. And until I make the next video, goodbye.